Opposite the Democracy Pavilion here at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. Well, the sport committee is guided by the president of SESDO, that is Mr. Yusuf Acham. Just last night, they held their second gala dinner and awards night here at this vicinity. Well, with me is Esaba from Paradise, the Gambian Peter Duri. My name is Salo Jallo from Capital FM alongside Pafati. Of course, Pa is the famous one reporter without borders. And from LSTV, Usman, the camera operators, and all the sisters here joining this commentary decks or the team on today's encounter between Falcons and Steve Biko. Just a reminder, Falcons are on the journey of a revenge. Steve Biko wants to inflict more defeat in the faithfuls of Falcons. We have fans here who traveled. Once again, many thanks to those in abroad watching live on LSTV1, Pamodu and Fan for contributing immensely in promoting casual football, especially buying tickets for other traveling fans or spectators across borders in this mini stadium here. Well, with me is Esa. Esa, for the first time in history, we are here at Serekunda is witnessing this encounter. Falcons versus Steve Biko, battle for supremacy, a dream to the promised land, that is CAF or CAF Championship. Well, Real de Banjul already running with the league. Despite fortune, we are trying to pile pressure on them. What one might say, there is a little bit fuel left in the tank. Falcons have already picked up the momentum after Lamin Sane. And now Ibrahim is at the helm of affairs. And Adnan is doing what Adnan does at Steve Biko. Your take on today's encounter?
I think this is more than just a football game. It is more than just 3 points up for grabs. It has more to it than just 3 points. Falcon, as you know, were the runners-up in last year's league, taking Real de Banjul all the way to the wire. In fact, the trophy being decided in the last game of the season. Falcons qualified to the 4th division back in 2020-21 season after winning the 2nd division. Have it within them, have the firepower, have the energy within them. They built in a great player such as Lamin Jami, who is currently playing in Senegal, of course, with Casa Sport. That shows the context of the team, the caliber of the team. Lamin guided them very well last year. Steve Biko, under the guidance of Andan Musa, there is no story to tell about them. They build young players like Yankuba Binti Arama Bojang. So like I said, Steve Biko currently on 5th with 32 points. Falcon on 2nd with 37 points. It's more than just a game. Steve Biko understands the importance of this game, the context of this game, and right now they're reigning with confidence after getting the better of fortune just a week back or so. Fortune, like you know, are currently of course in 3rd position of the table, if I may be right. So they have it in them, they have the class in them. Steve Biko are now reigning with confidence at the moment. But this is a Falcon ground, a ground that they are very comfortable in playing, a ground they enjoy playing in, a ground that they have supporters going in. And like you said, Pamodan, you and host of others, gave out host of tickets to support us. So we are expecting the ground to be quite frantic. We are expecting the environment to be quite class, and of course the weather is chilly and perhaps a perfect one for both teams to showcase that talent. So I'm looking forward to seeing a frantic contest.
Indeed, Elsa, just take us through. You look at the journey of Falcons, it's just similar to that of fortune. From Nawetan and they click to the 2nd division, and then it was more of like a fast track to them, to the promised land, to the 1st division. And they're changing doubters into believers since then. As you rightly mentioned, this is their ground. A native of Abuko and Talene will tell you.
I mean, Falcons have the merits, Falcons have the firepower, Falcons have the class. Like I always said, they are now showing the world that they didn't finish 2nd last year by luck, but rather by merit, rather by talents, rather by quality, rather by technical know-how, the tactical ability. Falcon pushed Real all the way to the wire last year, and where they are now, also 2nd position at the moment. The same place they finished last year, getting ever close. Although Real de Banjul, like you know, with their experience, their technical know-how, their ability, are opening the gap in the best way possible right now, 11. But Falcon merits, Falcon qualification journey, Falcon ability to win the 2nd division with their team was quite staggering. I remember in their first game against Steve Biko, when they qualified, was this 1st or 2nd, where they won 2-1 with Abda scoring 2 of their goals. Yes. 2019. So that day I asked their coach Lamin Sane, is the objective to win the league? He said, nah. He said objective is to stay in the league. I asked him around the last 5 games, is the objective to win the league? He said yes. I said that is how life can switch, how life can change. But Falcons have all the talents in the world. Their journey is absolutely remarkable, but don't underestimate Steve Biko. On their day, they can get the better of any team.
Absolutely, they are the giant killers. So that is Steve Biko for you. But then, Pafati, thank you very much, my friend, a reporter without borders here on LSTV1. We are live at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. It is week 22 of the GFF 1st division. A battle for supremacy. One might say yes. Just Steve Biko want to get their dream to the promised land, that is the CAF Championship, another competition outside the country. But Pafati, did Falcons really miss Lamin Sane? their previous governor, who is now with BK Milan.
Yeah, I think Saliu, first before going to Lamin Sane, first this is a great game that we are currently looking out for, because looking at this atmosphere, it seems to be a great one as far as the game between Falcons and Steve Biko is concerned. Coming into this contest, we all know these both sides will definitely want to go home with a victory, because looking at their standings, Falcons are currently on second and also Steve Biko on fifth, but they aren't very far apart when you look at the number of points that are between these two sides. So any of these sides can go anywhere they feel like going to. Looking at their coach, you said Falcons, whether they miss their coach, somebody might tell you they might not be missing the head coach, because looking at their position currently, they are comfortably sitting second position with 37 points, though they are closely monitored by Team Rhino, who are also on 37, just have a better goal difference. Then Fortune also not very far with 35, Steve Biko with 34. Looking at them, somebody might say yes, they might not be missing their former coach, but somebody might say, of course, yes, they miss their former coach.
Yeah, just look at. I'm not trying to caricature here, but look at the height of their coach, that is Ibrahim Asacho, and look at the height of the coach of Brikama United, that is Lamin Sarr alias Katongo. And look at the trend that they are doing right now. Well, for Ibrahim Asajo of Falcons, I've been with Falcons for 5 years. He was behind of Lamin Sane, now leading the team for almost a year now. And you look at the side of course, Steve Biko, that is Adnan Musa. This guy is married with experience when it comes to Steve Biko. He knows the formula how Steve Biko play day in, day out. And most of the time, Falcons between Falcons and Steve Biko always find the lead first in the first half, but most of the time they lose it in the second half. But coming back to what I was trying to explain here, this is somebody that has vast experience in Steve Biko, that is Adnan Musa. He was behind the scene with Coach Abdullah Bojang. You know, he was with Abdullah Bojang for 6 good years as an assistant coach to Abdullah Bojang. And now you have guided Steve Biko for almost 6 good years now. 12 years with Steve Biko. Experience matters in this beautiful game of football, Pafati.
Yeah, somebody might say experience might definitely be something that Steve Biko could be using in this contest. But also, remember, we are playing at a ground where Falcons are married to. This is where they play their games, and then they might also use that advantage. And looking at the people of Serekunda, we might also have a massive turnout here. And most of the supporters, we believe, that will be coming here this afternoon might be the supporters of Falcons. They might also use that. We all believe that Adnan Musa has a vast experience. He has been with Steve Biko for quite a while now. But also, they need to understand that they are currently playing at a ground which is definitely very favorable for the people of Serekunda and also Falcons. But also, Bakau Mini Stadium is also not a very comfortable one looking at the topography, the ground. So they might also acquaint themselves with the topography here at the Serekunda Mini Stadium. So Saliu, this is going to be a game that is definitely going to be difficult to call out for, because both sides are definitely very good sides, and looking at their performance, it is just top notch. So it is definitely going to be crucial to say who is going home as the winner. Well,
Usman is the camera operator behind the scene, of course, LSTV1, and many thanks to those in abroad watching LSTV1. Once again, my name is Saliu alongside Pafati. Well, Pamodu and friend, thank you very much for contributing immensely when it comes to promoting football in the country here. Yes, they provided tickets for Pamodu, and I have been receiving calls since 3 days before the kickoff. I'm telling you, even today, I have to leave the tickets at the gate for others to collect. That is the beauty about promoting football. Pamodu, the legendary Pamodu, fully called in Berlin, Germany. Thank you very much. But Pafati, Steve Biko defeated Falcons.
2-1 indeed.
Steve Biko defeated Fortune in the last game, while Falcons defeated the Khaki Boys, Gambian Forces, in the last game. It's like this is a big class that we are waiting for right now. We had the whistle, and of course, any moment from now, we will see the team.
Yeah, so just like you rightly mentioned, I think we have to commend Pamodu and the friend for coming up with this magnanimous.
He must be a Fula, not a Jola.
Definitely.
He must be a Fula.
No, he's a Jola. Pamodu is a Jola. We all know he's a Jola. And then he is the father of the Fulas, I know. But we have to commend him for that great gesture. I think somebody not living in the Gambia, coming out with such a magnanimous gesture, I think that is definitely commendable. Giving out 150 tickets is not something small, and I think we have to commend Pamodu and the friend for doing so. And we also expect colleagues or other friends to start doing that, to promote our local game, to promote our league games, so that we can also see our league games to another height, just like we are having in other countries and also other European countries. So coming into this contest, both sides won the last game, and then coming into this game, they might have that positive. Yes, we had a victory in the last game, so let's go out there and then also have a victory. But these two sides, definitely, Saliu, it's going to be challenging to say who is going home as the winner. I think the 90 minutes will surely separate.
Well, quickly, team news. Lamin Jame, the goalkeeper of Falcons, who played against the Gambian Forces, is out. And of course, in is Lamin Sambu. And likewise for Steve Biko, Ibrahim Sidibe is out injured, and Usman Cham will replace the injured Sidibe in this encounter.
Yes, we have seen a great lineup for both sides, and we believe these two sides are going to fill in an incredible side, a side that will be able to win against any other opponent. So
well, Lamin Silla was not with the team against Fortune. That is of Steve Biko. Pamod was acting West Lamin Silla. Just behind the scenes, Silla was out of the country, but he's back.
Yeah, this was my question when I reached to that level, because when we were going to that game, our focus was on Lamin Silla. How is he going to pan out as far as this game is concerned? But when we went to that game, we could not see, and then it was just unfortunate that we could not also ask questions where he was. So, but we were late to understand that he was out of the country. But Alhamdulillah, he's back. He's back into the team.
Yes, back into the team. And of course, Pafati, let me just leave you with the rest, and any moment from now, we will go through the ball-to-ball commentary here at the Serekunda Mini Stadium. But Pafati, we still need to talk about the Gambian League. And
Salih, before you go, the experienced Lamin Njame is the one responsible.
Absolutely. The center referee of the day is the experienced Lamin Njame. This is the story behind this encounter. You have experienced people that are, of course, taking the responsibility today, especially Lamin, who is married with a vast knowledge in refereeing. He's our next Papa Gassama.
Exactly, he is indeed our next Papa Gassama. Just as you rightly mentioned, any moment from now, the players have just started walking onto the pitch here at the Serekunda Mini Stadium. So just like you rightly mentioned, any moment from now, we'll be having the live ball-to-ball commentary. So sit back, relax, and enjoy every bit of this game as we take it.
One might be waiting for Lamin Fati to give us the team list.
Anyway, the team news. Before the game, we're going to have Falcons. Falcons starts with Lamin Sambu, 77 in goal. Sekou Jata, team captain, 15. Albert Gomez, 23. David Jao, 11. Osman Jallo, 25. Mustafa Njai, 18. Lamin Drame, 28. Edward Ndeki, 17. Osman Sise, 24. Mustafa Baji, number 8. Lamin Kante, 19. Completes 11 for Falcons. Steve Biko, the traveling Bakau-based club, starts with Yokasi Sanyang, who was out in the other game. He's back, and then we will have Bakari Wara Jawara. This time around, team captain Ajibu Jallo, Mustafa Jete, number 3, Usainu Cham, number 20, Fallu Gay in number 8, Pahasan Baro, number 2, Lamin S. Bojang, number 23, and he scored in the last game. And Abdullah Mani also scored in the last game. Omar Jabang and also Mohamed Jabi are the ones playing for Steve Biko this afternoon.
Well, just a reminder, Ibrahim Sajo is the head coach of Falcons. He was with them for almost, 5 years now. He was an assistant to Lamin Sane, who is currently the coach of BK Milan. Well, Coach Adnan Musa have been with Steve Biko for 12 good years. 6 years as an assistant coach under Abdullah Bojang, and 6 years as the head coach of Steve Biko, the Crocodile Boys, or the Kachikali Boys.
And Salim, looking before the emergence of the two sides here, I think looking at the presence here, I think we're going to have a massive turnout here.
Absolutely, people are coming. I mean, there are calls. Yes. People are still calling. Pamodu.
People have started piling into the Serekunda Mini Stadium, and I believe this is going to be a massive turnout. I think there were a lot of adverts as far as this game is concerned.
Absolutely.
Because you know the most important thing here is Pamodu and his friend are giving
Absolutely,
out
they are really giving out tickets.
50 tickets.
150
tickets for people to just come and watch the game. You just all what you need to do, just call Saliu Jallo.
Yes.
Come to the gate, pick
and Berries is at the gate.
Exactly.
You ask for Berries, they give you the ticket.
So I think that's the most important thing here, and I believe a lot of other people will start emulating what Pamodu and the friend have done, and I think with time we're going to have a lot of other things of this nature as far as our league games are concerned.
Yes, absolutely. And any moment from now, they're just doing a little bit of inception. Pafati, we started early, but just to give them a glimpse of it, Serekunda Mini Stadium. How did you see the ground compared to Bakau?
Anyway, this possibly might be a better ground compared to the Bakau Mini Stadium, but when you also get to the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, I will tell you that Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium is by far better than the Serekunda Mini Stadium. I think what we need as a country is for us to have better footballing pitch, for us to see the talent that our players are currently having, because we have talents in abundance, but what is the major problem that we are currently facing is our pitches, or most of the pitches that we are using for our national games. National games and national league games are just horrible. Go to Bakau is just horrible. Go to Banjul KG5 is horrible. Come to the Serekunda Mini Stadium, better. Go to the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. It's not up to standard, because the greens inside are even not up to standard. So I think we need to have that massive improvement on the pitches that we are using. If we are able to do that, definitely this will change a lot of things in the game.
And it will surely change. We are up for the encounter. Falcons versus Steve Biko. Pafati will take us through the ball-to-ball commentary, and Usman from LSTV1. My name is Saliu Jallo. Thank you. Yeah, one.
promises to be cracking encounter between two giants of Gambian football. Of course, we welcome football fans. But it is time for Falcons and Steve Biko to go ahead on top of battle.
Hello, good afternoon, and wherever you might be getting our voices and signals from. Just from the pre-match analysis here from the Serekunda East Mini Stadium, and we are back on the live ball-to-ball commentary from the same ground, Serekunda East Mini Stadium, and this is the ground that is currently hosting the game between Falcons and Steve Biko, and these two sides are both 4th Division sides. Falcons is taking on Steve Biko at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. Falcons currently playing at home under the guidance of Ibrahim Asajo, while Steve Biko, traveling from Bakau, are under the watchful eyes of Adnan Musa, head coach. And currently the two sides are already out. Steve Biko currently having the team photo, and equally Falcons are on the far side also taking their team photos, and also the central referee and his team of officials are currently having their photos with the two captains. And any moment from now, the central referee and his team will surely get us on the way here from the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. Just as I said earlier, before the commencement of this crunch game, we're just going to have a quick rundown on the starting 11s for Falcons and also Steve Biko. Falcons starts with Lamin Sambu, 77 in goal. Sekou Chata, 15, team captain Albert Gomez, 23, David Jao, 11, Osman Jallo, 25, Mustafa Njai, 18, Lamin Drame, 28, Edward Deki, 17, Osman Sise, 24, Mustafa Baji, number 8, Lamin Kante, 19. Steve Biko starts with Yokasi Sanyang, Bakari Wara Jawara, team captain Ajibu Jallo, Musa Jete 3, number 3, Usainu Cham, number 20, Falu Gay, number 8, Hassan Baro, number 23, Lamin S. Bojang, number 23, Abdullah Mane, 28, Omar Jabang, number 19, and Muhammad Jabi completes the 11 for this side. Saliu, any moment from now, we will surely see the kickoff here. Both sides are already on the pitch from the Serekunda East Mini Stadium as we await this crunch game between Falcons and Steve Biko. Absolutely,
Pafati, it is a game to watch. This is week 22 of the GFF League Division 1 2023-2024 edition. Well, it's between, as you already mentioned, Steve Biko and Falcons. Well, it's more of like Abuko Talinding versus Bakau. one might will say, well, Steve Biko, a community team, likewise Falcons. Look at just the Serekunda East Mini Stadium on a sunny Sunday evening here, the 5th of May. You know, once again, many thanks to Pamud and Fayan for providing tickets. Pafati, just to tell you, the funniest thing, I'm still picking calls while on the commentary decks.
Thank you very much, Saliu Jallo. And any moment from now, we will surely get the ball rolling here from the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. And this game is currently between Falcons and Steve Biko. And currently, Steve Biko are in white shirts, black shorts, and white socks, while Steve Biko, Falcons rather, in their usual blue and white shirts, blue shorts, and blue socks. And there we go. And this time, a ball being launched into the area, ball being controlled in there by Jabang on the right side of the attack. This time, it's Steve Biko who plays the ball back to Ajibu. Ajibu gets the ball, trying to get the ball, gets the ball quickly to Jabang. Back heel, not a great one, goes to ground. That's a foul as waved by the central referee, Lamin N. Jame. Jame is the one currently in charge of this game here as Falcons takes on Steve Biko from the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. And this game is currently live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube. You can like, share, and also send us comments. At the commentary desk, Lamin Fati, Kemo Kanyi, Saliu Jallo, and behind the camera is our ever-present Osman and Niman Satacham. And there we go. This is Steve Biko in their own half. Launches in a long one, not a great one from the central defender. And the central defender this time, effort isn't a convincing one as the ball went off target. And a throw in on the far side. It's going to be a throw in for the boys in blue and white shirt. The Blue Army, Falcons in their own half. Falcons will surely get that throw in on the far side. It's going to be a throw in, a long one from the Blue Army Falcons to the center forward. A header, not a great one. Falcons picks possession. They've been dispossessed once again by Steve Biko. Falcons regain possession once again in their opposition's half. Around the center circle, player goes to ground. That's an infringement on the number 8 for Steve Biko. Falu Gay has been penalized by the central referee Lamin Njame, who has been given the responsibility
to take care of this crunch game between Falcons and Steve Biko. And it is all coming to you live from the Serekunda Mini Stadium, and the game is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. Quickly taken by Falcons, trying to have their way out here. Ball being floated into the 18. Can they get something here? This time a glancing header from the right wing back Omar Jabang for Steve Biko, as the ball rolls out of play for a throw-in, and the Blue Army Falcons will take in that throw-in, and the central referee Lamin Jame will now call on the player to erect the cross, the corner flag.
He's deputizing the ball boy.
Yeah, he's deputizing the ball boy. Yeah, I think he's been given the instruction by the central referee Lamin Njame. He's the experienced Lamin Njame, central referee, and it's going to be a throw-in for Falcons in their opposition's half. And this is Falcons now, as we have majority of the players for Steve Biko in their own half as they continue to defend this set piece. It's going to be a throw-in in Steve Biko's half. Still, there is somebody who is trying to erect the corner flag. And it's going to be a throw-in, and we believe it's going to be a marathon one. This is Falcons, a long one into the 18. Ball being headed into the gloves of Yokasi Sanyang, who gathered that ball with ease. He's indeed the tall, lanky Yokasi Sanyang in goal for Steve Biko. I think I love Yokasi's height. He is indeed a tall, lanky goalkeeper.
Absolutely, one of the tallest goalkeepers.
If not the tallest in the league.
There you go.
Yeah, this is Yokasi who plays the ball short to his central defender. This time Yokasi will try to clear the line. Not a great one.
Well, that is his weaker foot.
Yeah, that is his weaker foot. He's a dead left footer, and I think the ball came to his right foot.
I believe you can get it from behind the commentaries. People are telling me tickets is January and I have to, of course, cast out again. That is it, Papa. But then the mini stadium is alive and well.
Yeah, anyway, I think this is a massive turnout already as fans continue to pile in here at the Serekunda Mini Stadium to watch this game between Falcons. Ball being drilled into the 18, sailed, eludes every other player and off for a goal kick to Steve Biko.
Well, the number 19 in Lamin wanted to, of course, use the last post, but it proved futile, and it's a relief for Steve Biko, Papa.
I think after seeing the first 5 minutes in this contest, I think majority of the ball is being played in the half of Steve Biko here. I think Falcons seems to be piling pressure on Steve Biko since the commencement of this game.
Well, the goalkeeper of Falcons right now in Lamin, some is on holidays, Papa, I think.
Yeah, he seems to be on holidays. He's yet to receive a threat as far as the game is concerned. But anyway, we have to wait for the final whistle. The 90 minutes will solely separate these two sides. Ball being taken into the half of Steve Biko, cleared partially. This time a back heel from the number 2, and this time the team captain Sekou Jata, known to many as Kazola. He is one of the most experienced central defenders for this side.
He traveled with 32 kids today at the mini stadium. Yeah, 32 kids.
Yeah, definitely.
To watch this game.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Sekou Jata have been in the league for quite a while now. I think he has a vast experience as far as the GFF men's division. Exactly, the GFF men's division 1. He had spells with the Gambia Armed Forces before moving to Falcons.
Experience matters.
Yeah, he's definitely doing an exceptional job as far as the defensive setup for Falcons is concerned. But that's going to be a throw-in on the far side for Steve Biko, and Falcons will surely have some defensive work to do. A long one from Bakari Warajawara, glancing header this time. Ball being cleared out by Falcons into, this time it is Jabang now, Omar, who gets the ball forward. Great ball from Jabang. This time ball being picked up there by Falcons, trying to launch in a quick counter attack. Block in there on a strong header. Falcons will surely use the left side of their attack. Let's see what they will surely do. This time ball being picked up there by the number 18, Drame, who gets the ball forward. An easy time this time for the goalkeeper Yokasi Sanyang.
That was a wrong target from Umar Chaban, the number 19 of Steve Biko, one of the finest goalkeeper players rather. Well, I was saying goalkeeper because ball head to straight to the goalkeeper in Lamin Sambu, and he needs to be very careful.
He needs to be very careful. That was going to be a howler.
Grip at that point.
Howler, and that was going to send a very bad signal. They were going to say yes, let's try to shoot in a long range because the goalkeeper isn't good.
Absolutely. Well, as I was saying, Umar Jabang wanted to, of course, return the ball back, but it went just around the center circle, and Falcons have to pick up the momentum.
There we go. That's going to be a set piece for Falcons in their own half. Sekou Jata, the experienced Sekou Jata, will take that. Known to many as Kazola in the league. Sekou Jata switch the play from the right hand side to the left hand side of Falcons, who plays the ball quickly to Albert. Albert dribble passes marker, drills the ball low. Great one. Ball being blocked in there by Falunjai. Picked up there by Steve Biko, trying to have their way out. This time the number 9 and centre forward. Ball being cleared partially. Picked up there by Falcons in their own half. This time to the number 18 in their own territory. Falcons will surely try to get the ball forward. Ball being picked up there by Falunjai, number 8. Switch the play to Omar Jabang on the right side of Steve Biko's attack. Jabang still on the ball, drills the ball into the 18. The player rose the highest, had a touch, but the ball isn't a convincing one. Picked up there by Falcons in their own half. They will surely try to get the ball forward. Indeed, a lively game here, Salif, since the commencement of this game.
Well, the ball was too high for Abdullah Iman, the tall lanky number 28 for Steve Biko Pafati, but that was a good it's a good one for Steve Biko, knowing that the pressure for the first 15 minutes have been on them.
Thank you very much, Salih. That seems not to be a very good pass from your side. And you know, the field, the topography of the field isn't as convenient as the one at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, because the Box Bar Mini Stadium is a better pitch compared to the Serekunda Mini Stadium. And then that was not a very good pass from your And in the build-up, I think the player was trying to control the ball and then he malcontrolled. That was going to be detrimental.
It's not a stranger in this in this pitch is Pafati. He's from Navetan.
Anyway, he's from Navetan, but anyway, as far as the league is concerned, I think we have to be provided with better pitches for our players to excel. This time it is Falcons in their own half. Gets the ball, trying to get the ball from their own half. A long one into Steve Biko's half. Ball being headed, picked up there by the number 3 for 23, Lamin S. Bojang for Steve Biko. This time it is Njai now who gets the ball backward to the number 23 once again, Lamin now. Great interchange of passes between the players now. This time ball being switched to the left side of Steve Biko's attack, back to their goalkeeper, Yokasi Sanyang. And Falcons will try to launch in an attack here. This time Ajibu gets the ball to Lamin S. Bojang, who malcontrol, picked up there by Steve Falcons. And Ajibu goes to ground, and the central referee Lamin Njame awards an infringement to the number 3 and central defender for Steve Biko here at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. And indeed a lively afternoon from the Serekunda East Mini Stadium, Salih.
Well, Pafati, Falcons are not allowing Steve Biko to settle in this game. And look at the way Faluge is playing. He's trying to control the pressure that is coming from Falcons. He's trying to dictate the play here for Steve Biko. That is the number 8 in Faluge.
Yeah, I think he is one of the finest holding midfielders for this Steve Biko side, and since the commencement of this game I think he has been doing an exceptional job in trying to get the ball forward for Steve Biko. But anyway, it is a hard battling encounter between these two sides, as both sides will definitely want to go home with a victory. This time it is Falcons who cleared the ball partially into their opposition's half. Player goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee, and he's the tall lanky number 24 and the centre forward Usman Sise for Falcons. Falcons will try to get the ball forward, this time through Mohamed Baji, and the ball is being caught out there by the Bakau base club Steve Biko. Ball being chested down. Steve Biko will try to get the ball forward, and in their last game they had a victory against Fortune, and this time not a great one, and Falcons will benefit in their own half. And this is going to be a throw-in, quickly taken to the central defender Albert. Not a great one this time. Ball being picked up there by the centre forward and number 9. Albert regained possession. He is indeed a great defender. A great defender for Falcons. Lost possession. Steve Biko regained possession, and this time it's going to be a throw-in favor of the Bakau base club, who have travelled to the Serekunda East Mini Stadium to take on the Falcon side, who are currently playing at home against the travelling Steve Biko side. It's going to be a throw-in for Ajibu. Ajibu takes that quickly, trying to connect the player up front. A header, not a great one this time. Jabang with a cross into the 18. Can they get something? A header! Is that going to be a goal? Wow, that was definitely very close. Struck the crossbar.
Absolutely.
And definitely Steve Falcon survives, Salih.
Well, he pinned the goalkeeper in Lamin, and the savior was the goalpost.
Indeed, it was the crossbar that came to the rescue of Falcons, and it seems the score still remains barren here between these two sides. That was definitely a close one for the Bakau base club Steve Biko to break the deadlock at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. Mohamed Baji trying to connect the centre forward, not a great one. That was indeed a close one.
The closest they come into this game, that is Steve Biko Pafati. The game is more of like basketball. It's end to end.
This is definitely an end-to-end game here between Falcons and Steve Biko. Both sides are fully aware what is definitely at stake. Absolutely. It is just 10 minutes into the game, and then we have already seen a hard battling game between these two.
Well, the goalpost came to his savior. That could have been 1-0 for the travelling side in Steve Biko Pafati. But then time is still young. We played 11 minutes in this first half.
Time is definitely very young. 11 minutes into the contest, and the score remains nil apiece between Falcons and Steve Biko. And it is the GFF Men's Division 1. And looking at the table standing, currently Real de Banjul are on 48, followed by Falcons on 37. Before coming to this game, Team Rhino 37, the same point as Falcons, but Falcons with a better goal difference. Fortune on 35 on 4th, and Steve Biko on 5th with 32, and they are very much aware that a victory here will surely get them a better standing as far as the league position or the table standing of the GFF Men's Division 1 is concerned. We already have two of the players on the pitch, Mohamed Baji and the number 23, Lamin S. Bojang for Steve Biko, are all on the pitch, and then a yellow card is being dashed out there to Falu Njai from the central referee, Lamin Njame.
Well, that is a disappointing one for Coach Adnan, knowing his playmaker in Falcons is already into the books of the referee. But for now, the struggling number 23 needs some assistance from the medics. That is the player of Steve Biko, Pafati, while Falcons benefit a free kick inside the half of Steve Biko. Well, I was talking about Umar Jabang. I see that hunger in him. The fullback of Steve Biko. I see that hunger in him, just like Captain Jata of Senegal. I don't know whether one might say yes or no, but then Umar Jabang have that hunger in him when it comes to his department, traveling with the ball around the opponent's danger zone.
Definitely, Omar is indeed a workaholic as far as the defensive setup of the Bakau-based club, Steve Biko, is concerned. I think he has been a regular for this side, and whenever he is introduced, like he is given the chance, I think he definitely works very hard. And I think since the commencement of this year's GFF Men's Division 1, Omar has been a top-notch as far as the defensive setup for the Bakau-based club, Steve Biko, is concerned. And he has been a regular. Lamin is up. We just hope and pray that it isn't a serious injury.
Heavily assisted by the medics.
Yeah, by the medics of Steve Biko, and then any moment we believe Albert will surely take that. Gets to the experience Sekou Jata, who whips in a right-footed delivery, not a great one. I think that wasn't his target. A header from Bakari Wara Jawara, and there is a player for Falcons on the ground here. And
I was just of course putting my eyes on Lamin, the center referee. He was asking the first as a referee which direction after raising his hands, and the man have to be quick in decision making.
Yeah, they have to be very good in quick in decision making. I think that is the best part of refereeing.
I believe that was his territory.
Yeah, they have to decide in a fraction of a minute. So it is sometimes a very challenging job. But that's the work for you, refereeing for you, and that's going to be a delivery for the home base or the home side in Falcons, and they will surely have the opportunity to effect that throw in. Very close to Adnan Musa, and you could see Adnan seems to be very much busy on the dugout.
That is how funny he is on the touchline. You see, even the foot official will come to him and tell him you're crossing the limit. That is Adnan Musa for you.
That is Adnan Musa for you.
While Ibrahim Sadio is seated now on top of his feet, that is the head coach of Falcons. I believe you need to be on top of your game in this encounter.
Yeah, definitely. This game is a very important game for both of us. I know this is why Adnan is very much busy on the dugout. And you could see in their game against Fortune, I think he was acting the same.
Yeah.
He was also very much industrious on the dugout. And there we go. Yokasi Sanyang will
sometimes these players almost sometimes they go off. You have to bring them on.
Yeah, you have to. And then Adnan seems to be that type
He's
of
having that
coach.
button.
He's always on the dugout. He's always on his feet in trying to address issues. Yokasi with a long range effort from his area, and a header from Falcons. They will surely try to keep the ball in play. This time it is Omar Jabang who controlled that ball beautifully. This time Jabang with a cross in, a sliding header, not a great one from Mohamed Baji. Ball being picked up there by Lamin S. Bojang. Back to Omar Jabang, who picks possession once again for the Bakau base club. They have been dispossessed. Falcons will surely try to launch in a quick counter attack. Mohamed Baji gets the ball forward, switch the play to the right hand side of Falcons attack. Ball being launched into the area of Steve Biko Ajibu with a header. This time Falcons, ball being chested down. Can they keep the ball in play? They've been dispossessed by the Bakau base club, who will surely try to get the ball forward. That's a handball from Sekou Jata Kasula.
Absolutely. That is the best way that he can do. Experienced defender. Don't be surprised if Pafati sees that from him.
He's an experienced and also a no-nonsense defender for that matter. And currently partnering with Albert at the heart of this Falcons defense is indeed a great thing for this Falcons side. And I think they're going to have a lot of things to do as far as the defensive setup is concerned, because currently the Bakau base club will definitely want to snatch a victory away from home. There we go. Bakari Wara Jawara gets the ball forward. Ball being chested, not a great one, cleared by Falcons, and they will surely try to get the ball forward to the center forward who chested the ball down. I think his height is definitely working.
And it's really working for Falcons as well.
Yeah, his height is definitely helping Falcons up front. He keeps the ball again, trying to get the ball forward. This time it is Mohamed Baji who gets the ball forward. Ball being cleared partially, not a great one, from the home side Falcons, and we have played almost 20 minutes into this contest, and the score remains barren between Falcons and Steve Biko at the Serekunda Mini Stadium. And you are reminded that this game is currently live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube, and you can like, share, and also send us comments. And at the commentary desk, Parlamin Fati, Saliu Jalo, Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera is our ever-present Osman and Yiman Sata Cham. And kudos to the organizers, and also kudos to Pamodu and the friend who are out there in giving out 150 tickets for people to come and watch this game for free, Saliu.
Absolutely, promoting football, especially the Gambia. If you have 5 Pamodus and friends in this country, Pafati, football in this country will of course reach the limelight.
Definitely that will surely help our football. That's a solid clearance and a solid defensive work by Musa Jete, number 3 for the Bakau base club, Steve Biko, and that's going to be a throw-in for the home side. And the number 18 will surely take that, Mustafa Njai Mustafa gets that quickly. Let's see what they will surely do. Falcons trying to have something here. Ball being blocked in there by Lamin and Jame for Lamin Bojang rather for Steve Biko. This time Jabang now will surely get the ball forward. Albert Gomez with a timely interception there. Albert will surely look for options. Left-footed drive. Ball eludes every other player and gets to the team captain Bakari Warajao Jame, whose clearance is a great one. Picked up there by the central defender number 20, who goes to ground for the Bakau base club, and he's been rewarded by the central referee Lamin and Jame, and that's going to be a yellow card, a second for that matter for the Falcons.
I told you it's not an easy game per party that we're witnessing here. Well, you look at Falcons, they're using both departments, that is left and right, just to unlock the solid defense line of Steve Biko. While Steve Biko would like to, of course, relax with the ball to start it from the back. Most of the set pieces that they benefit from the game, they have to start it from back. It's either you can see Sanyang sending all the players in front, and you have a very good shooting range.
And Yukasi will take that once again. Left-footed drive, long and high one into the half of Falcons. Can they get something? Ball being chested, Steve Biko. Still danger not averted. Steve Biko will try to control the ball on the far side, and the player struggles. And Sekou Jata was just there in time to clear that danger. And it's going to be a throw-in for the traveling Bakau base club, Steve Biko, who are currently on 5th position as far as the GFF men's Division 1 is concerned. 18 minutes on the clock. It is still a barren scoreline as Falcons and Steve Biko tussle for a victory from the Serekunda Mini Stadium. Bakari Warajawara is indeed is a specialist, and he's going to have a marathon one. Ball being floated into the 18. A header partially, and that's a foul.
The first referee have a very good viewpoint from his angle, looking at the distance he covered.
Yeah, I think that was a marathon one from Bakari Warajawara, but the assistant referee was just on point to wave in for a foul throw against Steve Biko, and Falcons will get the ball forward. No center forward to chase, ball being cleared, and Steve Biko will surely try to get the ball forward. Let's see what they will surely do. Player goes to ground, and this time it is the number 9 on the center forward. And the number 9 for Steve Biko is the center forward Mohamed Javi, who goes to ground
at a very promising angle.
Indeed, at a promising position, and then they will definitely need a dead ball specialist to effect this delivery.
There's 2 things that the goalkeeper of Lamin Sambu is worried of right now. It is the set piece from Steve Biko, who is that specialist, and the son that is right in front of his eyes.
Definitely, I think if Steve Biko are able to get a very good dead ball specialist here, they can trouble the goalkeeper in Lamin Sambu here, because just as you rightly mentioned, the sun might the ray of the sun might have an effect on the goalkeeper, and also if they are able to have a good dead ball specialist here, that will definitely trouble the goalkeeper. But any moment from now, they will deliver this, as Falcons have already assembled a 4 or 5 man wall here in trying to protect this set piece here.
Just a reminder, Lamin Sambu is deputizing Lamin Jame.
Yeah, I think Lamin Jame has been the regular for Falcons. I think we don't know exactly what really happened to him, but I think the goalkeeper Lamin Sambu is deputizing. I think Lamin needs to work very hard here. I think if he is able to do a lot of saves here, that will definitely work very well for him. And we have the number 2, Pahasan Barrow.
That's a concrete wall for Falcons.
There is a concrete wall being assembled by Falcons here in trying to protect this set piece here. The central referee is currently having a word with the wall here, as the Bakau base club are also having a 2-man wall in front of the wall for Falcons.
This is part of the training ground, the normal routine in Bakau, Pafati.
Of course, yes. I think this is a training ground.
Stadium bi digante ñi di Falcons ak Steve Biko ci week 22 ci GFF first division bi ñaar ñi dajone lu bari depuis 2019 ñu ngi play, waaye nag soo xoolee record wala start si Falcons ñoo gën a am ndam si kaw ñi di Steve Biko, Pafati.
That's going to be a quick counter attack there. Is that going to be? And
The player goes to ground and the central referee Lamin and Jame will surely get down to the players and then assess the level of their injury.
Di delluwaat rek Papa di jërëjëf si commentary boobu noonu di la war rek ñaar ñi yàgg nañoo daje depuis 2019 diggante ñi di Falcons bi ko yàgg nañ di daje si football bi si league bi ak si FF Cup bi tamit waaye nag ku gën a yóbbu ndam mooy ñi di Falcons waaye nag si last 2 games yi nii ñi di Steve Biko ñoo am ndam si kaw ñi di Falcons ñu delluwaat fii ci biir kër ñi di Falcons ñu gis ne kii di Pamodou dañ ko di legendary Pamodou si Global Sport bi ak xaritam bi ñu joxe 150 tickets boo xam ne ku bugg a seetaan game bi rek mun ngaa ñëw fii si Serekunda Ismail Stadium nga seetaan game bi free fekk doo fay ticket bi ñu jox la ko nga ñëw seetaan ba pare tamit ñu support tamit ñi di LSTV tamit ñu feature game bi live tamit boo xam ne ñu nekk bitim réew sax mun nañoo seetaan game bi nga toog si sa comfort zone nga seetaan lu nekk di xew Gambia fii si wàllum football bi lu am solo la waaye nag ñaata nit ñoo nekk di dimbale ndaw yi nii si wàllum tàggat yaram bi si wàllum football bi bari wuñ comme ni dañ ko dee wax rek fekkee ne am na comme ni ma si ñoom Pamodou ak xaritam bi ñu bari si biir dëkk bi fii am na ñoo xam ne ñoo ëppa ñoom Pamodou ak xaritam bi sax xaalis koppar wala si am waaye nag nekkul di joxe maanaam nekkul di génnee seen loxo yi maanaam wala talal seen loxo yi si wàllum ndimbal football fii ci réew mi fii nii ba léegi ñu ngi play amateur football te ndaw yi nii ñoom seen boppa dañu war a fay seen aha ak seen yelleef fu ñu fay naar bi xoroman bi waaye nag di wax Pamodou ak xaritam bi jërë ngeen jëf.
Thank you very much. This is going to be a quick counter attack from the Bako base side and player goes to ground. No foul given this time.
Rek game bi diggante Falcons ak Steve Biko ndam demul ndam dikut si jamono bii ñu ngi play si first half bi. Yes, Papa.
Thank you very much, Saliu Jallow. And back to the live ball to ball commentary. Jabang drills the ball into the 18. A glancing header this time. Ball being picked up there by Mohamed, who goes to ground. And that's going to be an infringement.
Falu need to be very careful, Pafati.
Falu
is on a card.
He's on a yellow already, and currently Mohamed Baji is currently on the board.
Would that be the last message from the center referee to Falu? Remains.
Falu Njai is currently receiving his final one. It seems to be.
Cross their hands and tell you this is the last one.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen it from Lamin. Probably this is not the last one, Pafati.
Yeah, we just hope and pray that this isn't the last one for
that
Falu.
That is Steve Biko hope and pray.
Yeah, Steve Biko will definitely hope and pray. This is in the last
on
one
defense
for
or the
Falu.
neutral position.
Yeah, for Falu. So I think it's going to be a great one here between these two sides. As Mohamed Baji is already on the ground, he seems to be in pain, and he will surely need the assistance of the medics here from the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. No troubles, Baji is up and he seems to be limping still. Mohamed Baji is back on his feet and it's going to be a set piece to be taken in there by the experienced and central defender. Sekou Jata, not a great one from Sekou. Sekou was trying to switch the play from the right hand side to the left hand side, but his target wasn't the great of targets as the ball went out of play for a throw in for Steve Biko, and Steve Biko will surely take this, and the number 3 Musa Jete will take this, get this to Njai on the right side of the attack. Jabang could not just hold on to the ball as the ball rolls out of play for a throw in case you're just joining us, this live commentary is coming to you live from the Serekunda East Mini Stadium in the GFF Men's Division 1 contest between Steve Biko and Falcons at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium, and the game is currently live, and it is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. You can like, share and also send us comments at the commentary decks. Lamin Fati, Saliu Jallow. Behind the camera is our ever-present Osman Anyema, and there we go. This is going to be a quick one from Falcons, and the flag of the assistant referee is being raised against the home side Falcons, who will surely get themselves back, and Steve Biko will benefit from a throw-in. And it seems to be a great game between these two sides here, as Falcons and Steve Biko tossles for a victory here from the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. Giants get the ball quickly, not a great one. Bakari Wara Jawara picks possession, back heel from the center forward. This time Steve Biko, Bakari Wara Jawara has been dispossessed by Sekou Jata on the far side, and Steve Biko will try to get something here, and once again the flag of the assistant referee is being raised against them, and it's going to be a throw-in for that man. A glancing one, and Adnan Musa was just on point as he gathered that ball with ease and handed the ball to Falcons. On the far side, it's going to be a quick one there. The tall lanky centre forward Adnan was calling in for an infringement, but the central referee Lamin El Jame is in the listen.
Well, it's like Adnan and Lamin is communicating, and Lamin sent Adnan a message, whilst Adnan is okay with that. He gave him a thumbs up.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying Adnan on his front line.
Yeah, he's indeed an industrious coach on the touch line. I think he has been moving from one end to another as far as the dugout is concerned. So I think it's going to be another corner for the home side.
It's a free kick.
A free kick, very close to the corner.
Absolutely.
Yes, I think it's
just a stone throw.
Yeah, the Bako Base Club, Steve Biko seems not to be happy with that decision from the assistant referee. They are currently on the assistant referee, but he has the final say on the far side, and it's going to be a foul, an infringement. That's going to be an infringement for the boys in white and blue Falcons. Steve Biko will surely have some defensive work to do here. 29 minutes into the first half here, and it is still a barring scoreline between these two sides. Sadly, we believe after this set piece, a goal here will definitely be crucial as far as this game is concerned. But before that, we're going to have this set piece to be taken in here by Falcons, indeed at a promising position, and Steve Biko will definitely have some defensive work to do, some defensive work to do here. And the central referee.
Other days, and today, well done, are really struggling in the division, Parfati, one of the most decorated football clubs in this country. That is well done.
Definitely, age doesn't matter in this competition. I think you need to have the best of players, also have a good setup for you to be able to maintain management, exactly, maintain yourself in the GFF men's Division 1. And any moment from now, we will surely try to cross over to other venues to get you the results as they unfold. At the Serekunda Mini Stadium, it is currently 33 minutes on the clock. It is Falcons nil, Steve Biko nil. And in Bakau, in the game between Brikama United and Marimo, 36 minutes on the clock. It is also still Marimo nil, Brikama United nil.
There's a pledge for Brikama if they defeated Marimo. Somebody said it is 10,000, and it is the record. The story holds water. Parfati.
Who told you this? Who told you?
Parfati, the legendary Parfati.
Anyway,
the communique I get it from Parfati.
Anyway, that's Brikama United for you. They are currently on a 0-0 scoreline against.
That's a pledge.
Marimo in Bakau. They will definitely want to have a victory away from home to get something as far as the table standing is concerned, because currently they want to have themselves at a better position as far as the GFF men's Division 1 is concerned. Ball being picked up there by Falcons, trying to have their way out, but they've been surrounded by a group of players. Bakari Wara Jawara with an effort, not a great one, picked up there by Mohamed Baji, who will now switch the play on the left side of the attack. Ball being floated into the 18. A thumping header, ball being chested down by Steve Biko, trying to have their way out. Ball being controlled by the tall, lanky centre forward and number 28, and the central referee is in the least interested when the player goes to ground. This time, this is the number 2 who controlled the ball beautifully. Pass and Barrow, great control, gets the ball backwards to Bakari Wara Jawara, team captain, and he goes to ground. And the central referee Lamin and Jamme.
Traveling fans of Falcons are not happy with that decision.
Are in the least happy with that decision. But anyway, the central referee has the final say, and that's the experience Lamin and Jamme for you. Lamin and Jamme awards an infringement to the Bakau base club Steve Biko, who are correct. He's indeed having a great game. He is indeed an experienced referee for that matter, Saliu.
Absolutely.
And that's going to be a delivery for the Bakau base club, coming to you live from the Serekunda Mini Stadium. Pa Hassan Barrow will take this delivery. Left-footed player, and Falcons have already assembled a one-man wall in trying to defend this set piece here. We have a key presence of the players for Steve Biko here. Pa Hassan drills the ball into the 18. Into the gloves of the goalkeeper Sambu Lamin, who rose the highest and guarded that ball with ease. Gets the ball on the right side now to Jalo Dauda now, who gets the ball, not a great one. Steve Biko regain possession. They've been dispossessed once again by Falcons, who will surely use the opportunity. This time the tall lanky centre forward Mohamed Baji gets the ball backwards, and this time to the experienced Sekou Jata Kazola, gets the ball on the right hand side. This time the centre forward, who gets the ball forward, trying to get the ball forward now. Let's see what they will surely do. Steve Falcons this time, and Bakari Wara Jawara on a defensive mission. He's another no-nonsense defender. Bakari Wara Jawara, Pahastan picks possession for Steve Biko, goes to ground on infringement. And that's going to be an infringement in Steve Biko's half, and it's going to be taken in there by the central defender.
Just a communique, the ex-Players Association of Brikama United Football Club pledged a $10,000 match bonus if the Sadeba boys secured a win against Marimo Park Food.
Oh,
I think Ibrahim
Saliu was just on point. You are just on point. That's a pledge for Brikama United, and they can't afford to lose that pledge, I believe.
We dig it deep.
Yeah, definitely. And there we go. Those are the great words of a colleague and a brother from the Serekunda Mini Stadium, Saliu Jalo. And we are coming to you live from the Serekunda Mini Stadium. And this game is currently live, and it is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary desk, Palamin Fati, Saliu Jalo, Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera is our ever-present Osman and Yiman Satacham. This time it's going to be a set piece. Or a quick one from the goalkeeper Lamin Sambu, who launches in a long one. Ball being headed out in there by the central defender Musa Jete, and Musa goes to ground, and the central referee awards Steve Biko an infringement, and Musa is currently on the ground. Musa is currently on the ground, and we believe this isn't a serious one.
They cannot afford to miss him.
And the central defender is back on his feet. And Steve Biko plays the ball quickly to the tall, lanky goalkeeper Yokasi Sanyang. And to the central defender who gets the ball to Yokasi. Once again, not a great one. And is that going to be a howler? Ball being picked up there by the center forward. Let's see what they would solely do. Osman gets the ball to the advancing. Great control. Can they get something still going? Mal kicked and into the gloves of Yokasi. That was going to be a goalkeeping blunder from Yokasi Sanyang. 37 minutes on the clock. Salute, that was going to be a goalkeeping howler.
And one of the most experienced goalkeepers right now, Pafati, in the league.
He is indeed a national asset, a national goalkeeper for
and
that matter.
national asset need to make things well.
That's Yokasi.
He need to secure things at his department.
Yokasi Sanyang for you. Approaching the 48th minute here.
But Adnan isn't happy with that.
Yeah, Adnan is in the least happy. I think he will definitely not be very happy with that such a pass from the goalkeeper.
But what a miss from Falcons.
Yeah, I think Usman should have done better. And I think in the build-up, I think he mal-controlled the ball before having a better control of the ball.
The ground for you.
Exactly, the ground isn't very, very much comfortable. If this was the Brikama Box Barmini Stadium, he was going to have a very good control of the ball and possibly have a goal from that chance. And there we go. It's still a barren scoreline between these two sides, and Steve Biko was there to clear that ball to top.
Playing like he's not with a yellow card.
Falu is indeed definitely a workaholic. He's doing, one might call it a donkey job for the Bakau base club here. And we believe they know what is definitely at stake as far as the game is concerned, Salim.
Absolutely. Pafati, and there is more of like a challenge on the long shooting range between Sambo and Yukase.
Yeah, I think both goalkeepers are trying to have long range efforts here. Ball being chested down back to the goalkeeper Lamin Sambo, and that was Albert Gomez rather, not Sambo, Albert Gomez. This is Mohamed Baji who controlled that ball beautifully, and Baji goes to ground. No foul given once again by the central referee. And that's going to be a throw in on the far side, and it seems Mohamed Baji is in the least happy. And you could remember Mohamed Baji is one of the latest players introduced in this Falcon side. He was part of that Fonyi West Coast Zonal team that won the trophy with Fonyi. I think Mohamed is one of the latest acquisitions.
Absolutely.
Wow! That's another goalkeeping blunder once again. And Sekou Jatta was just there to avert or clear that danger. And I think that's a relief for Falcons. And the goalkeeper should have done better.
Well, both goalkeepers are trying to pile pressure on themselves right now, Pafati.
That is Mohamed Baji, and the goalkeepers are definitely having some torrid times. Probably that might boil down to the topography of the field here, Salim.
Probably this will part of the talking point in the 15-minute break for both sides.
Yeah, and there we go. This is Osman now, who controls that ball beautifully and gets the ball quickly to this advancing player. Great control, Falcons, who gets the ball into the 18-no player. Ball being headed out partially, another header, not a convincing one. The Bakau base club, Steve Biko, will try to have their way out. Hassan Barrow, control, mal-control. This time, Falcons regain possession into the center of the pitch. Mohamed Baji goes again, gets the ball blocked in there by Steve Biko. Still Baji Mohamed still going. He's indeed a great player. And ball been blocked in there by the central defender who goes to ground. And he's been rewarded by the central referee. That should be very, very much dangerous. If the central referee didn't give any infringement, that was going to be very, very much costly, Salim.
Absolutely. But I believe like the referee is on top of his game right now. That is Lamin, and it's a set piece for Yukase Sanyang and Steve Biko. Like I was saying, Falcons are using both departments, both in the midfield side and in the two flanks, just to unlock the defense line of Steve Biko. But Steve Biko, we haven't seen the two strikers being busy in this game for the first 30 minutes of play or 35 minutes or so.
Mohamed Baji goes to ground once again. Those are the great analysis of a colleague and brother, Saliu Jallo, from the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. Indeed, a great presence of fans here as they pile in here to watch this game between Falcons and Steve Biko. And this is the GFF Men's Division 1 contest between these two sides. It is Baji now who gets the ball quickly. Steve Biko, Osman, trying to dribble past his marker. He's been dispossessed once again. And the Bakau base club will slowly try to get the ball forward. This time, Steve Biko struggling. Still, player goes to ground. They've been rewarded. And this time, it is the number 9 and center forward for the Bakau base club. And Steve Biko will definitely want to have a victory away from home. But if they can't have a victory, I believe away from home, they should be content with a draw.
Well, content with a draw probably will be the list here. But if the preferable is not available, they available because preferable Pafati. Well, playing against Falcons at their own ground, that is Falcons ground, will be very difficult for you to grab the maximum points. But remember, Steve Biko have 2 victories against.
Is that the flag has been raised against the player?
Oh yes.
That was definitely very close, Salio. But
absolutely.
The flag.
Well, the whistle did not come as at the earliest, but then That was a big relief for Falcons. Like I was saying, looking at the ground that they're playing is inside the territory of Falcons. I believe the maximum points will be a huge victory for Adnan Musa and Steve Biko. And for Falcons, the dream is still alive and well.
Yeah, for Falcons, the dream is still alive and well. And any moment from now, the central referee might bring an end to the very first half here from the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. And today, we wouldn't have a rest. Saliu Jallo will surely, Saliu and the team will surely have a half-time talk as far as this game is concerned. And we will be joined by Lamin Jara later on. And then he will surely be joined by Kemo Kanyi and co here from the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. I will surely have a rest during the half-time. There we go. This is Jabang now on the right side of the attack.
It was quiet for a while.
And there we go. And ball being picked up there by Osman again. This is Mohamed Baji who picks possession, trying to switch the play. Gets the ball forward. Ball being headed out there by Steve Biko. Usman Barrow picks possession for the Bakau Base Club. There we go now. This is Osman Jabang who picks possession. He's indeed an industrious right wing back for the Bakau Base Club.
But the number 2 couldn't connect the dots, Pafati. Like I was saying, Jabang is that hungry player in Steve Biko, and Steve Biko would love to have Jabang in their game. But I believe Fallu need to be very careful. That was a high heel, and he's on a yellow card.
Yeah, Fallu needs to be very
much. Will
he
be the first substitute? Well, remove the question.
Where there we go, Yokasi Sanyang into the gloves of the tall, lanky goalkeeper. He is indeed one of the tallest, if not the tallest players of the GFF Men's Division 1. Left-footed drive, long and high one, Albert Games allows the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper would surely allow the ball to roll out of touch. And just as I said earlier at the commentary next from the Serekunda East Mini Stadium, this is Parlamin Fadi, Saliu Jallo, and we will be joined by Lamin Jara, Abdulatif MD Jara, Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera is our very own Osman and Iman Sata Cham. And any moment from now, the central referee might bring an end to the very first half here from the Serekunda East Mini Stadium, and you are reminded that this is the GFF Men's Division 1 contest between Falcons and Steve Biko, and the game is currently live, and it is live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. A goal kick from Lamin Sambu, long and high one into the center circle. Ball being picked up there by Njai, who tries to connect Jabang on the far side, and his effort isn't a convincing one as the ball rolls out of play for a throw in favor of Falcons Club, who are currently second on the table. So that's going to be a throw in Falcons half, and Falcons will surely try to get that quickly, and the number 18 will surely get that, Mustafa Njai. Mustafa with a long one, ball being headed, not a great one. Falcon
rescued by the defenders. That is a thumbs up. Probably they will head to the dressing room and they will speak to each other. Thank you for saving me. Thank you for saving me. But then we will engage quickly. We will engage Jara and Lamin FS Sane from Star FM in this encounter quickly here on LSTV1. Just to face the camera once again. I am Saliu Jallo from Capital FM alongside Pafati on the commentary decks, and Jara, the sports writer. Well, Jara, on his article, there was this message for Sirif Jallo that he will have been sacked even if he did not resign. Well, good to have Jara on the LSTV1. Jara, welcome to Serekunda. This is not your Brikama box bar, isn't it?
Thank you very much, but with all that, it's a nice place to be. Looking at the sun and the game that we have just witnessed, the first 45, is already a great place, and it's a pleasure to be on board.
Yes, probably you came late, but then take us through this encounter. Steve Biko and Falcons, you must have a glimpse of it.
Yeah, Steve Biko and Falcons is a game that will always produce you some great moments, no doubt about that, especially, you know, at this time of the season where, of course, the 3 points are always important. Remember, it's over to Falcon now because in this one-horse race, if you like, I know it's too early for people to say that because Real yesterday, of course...
Willie Abraham will be the happiest man on planet Earth.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Ibrahim Jata, the manager, will be watching this and smiling. You know, when Real wins, they open up a big gap. It's time for Falcons to respond.
Do you believe Real de Banjul faithfuls, even the management, will be supporting Steve Biko in this game today?
Why not? Why not?
It's the pressure.
Why not?
Real.
You know, that's what everybody wants. You know, you always want the team that is next to you to be dropping points, and probably that will make your work very easy. So you wouldn't bet against Real. I know, you know, they will not come out professionally to say, okay, we are supporting Steve Biko, but deep down in their hearts, if you to open them, you see their hearts will will be palpitating. Steve Biko have to go and win this game. And looking at Steve Biko themselves, for the fact that Falcon need the game, I think Steve Biko also need it for what they have been doing all season. Well, both teams need it. But if we are to look for of course, going right down to the wire, a tight race, definitely Falcon will the neutrals will be in for Falcon to win it, because at least that will give us a tight race, because the gap on top will be cut to 8 points, and we will have a tight race at least for some time now. But if Steve Biko were to go and win it, that has been their characteristic, or they call themselves the giant killers. So if they to win it, that's going to be a title dent, or is going to be a title blow as far as Falcons are concerned.
Jara, I'll give you a water break while I engage the media man of Falcons, and you'll be back shortly. That is Lamin Sane, if you can join the team here. Sane is the media man for Falcons. Sane, take us through the journey since 2010. Falcons today, they are playing in the Promised Land, that is the first division. How was the journey like?
Well, exactly, to be more precise and to make it very short, I think the journey was a dream from this particular land itself where we are, where Falcons, we are playing local Nawetan football. Falcons is a community team initially at the beginning, but later on we realized that it needed some top echelons to come and support the club, and therefore everybody take it as a community
change
club.
Of operandis and management.
Exactly, and once it turns to this particular system where we qualified from this particular year, that was 2010, we become the champions on this particular ground, and from there it was a very smooth journey from the Nawetan to the third division qualifiers. We qualified for third division to second division consecutively, and then under the leadership of Lamin Sane, who left us last season. So I think so far so good. It is a dream come true to come back here and play our home game here. Remember, this pitch was not being used last season. We were playing our home games at the late Usman Sao. So coming back to where the dream started for us, I think it's quite very much important for Falcons. Like we said, the objective is always not by force to lift the trophy, but to have respectable performance and also be able to push some youths outside and try to give them contracts out. And I think we have predominantly done that very well. Last season, you've seen it was by virtue of goal difference between us and Real de Banjul, and this time around also Falcons are now sitting second place, where as it stands right now, one can say it's almost about 10-point gap if this game is to draw like this. So Falcons knew very well, in order to put pressure on Real de Banjul, they need to win this game and of course maintain the point gap as 8 points. But Steve Biko also knew very well a win today will not let them poach out Fortune. If only they can beat Falcons for more than 5 goals, then they could go on top of Fortune at 4th place by virtue of goal difference. But if they cannot do that, why not they go equal points with Fortune and stay on 5th position? So I think that's what makes the game very, very interesting. And always Steve Biko is a problem for Falcons. I can tell you this, that there are 2 teams, that is Steve Biko and Banjul United, who are always a problem to Falcons. Remember, we played the FF Cup, they defeated Falcons from the penalty shootout, and in the 1st round also they defeated Falcons. Now it is a home here for Falcons. Can they make the difference? The second half we'll have to say.
Well, part of your mission going through Falcons is to nurture the physical, mental, emotional and professional development of your players, and driven from a community to demonstrate the values of hard work, inclusion, passion and professionalism. Yeah. How were these put on the table in order to guide Falcons along the route to the glory? Yeah, to glory, having trophies in your trophy cabin.
Exactly. I think, remember, we were champions in the 2nd division. We were champions in the 3rd division when we were climbing up. So we have that trophy in our trophy cabin that always motivates us. In fact, at some point in time, when we get to the ending of the league, we take this particular scout, we take the players themselves into that particular cabin to show them the trophy. We show them the pictures of those memorious days. Some of the players who were lifting that trophy and they are no more with us, like Alaji Sen, who is currently doing very well with Hosin FC. We've also shown them that history of that particular games that we have played. We kept them in our archive just to motivate our players as well, and also to make them understand that why not? We are not here to keep you. We are here to make you showcase your talent. Aliou Jammeh, last season, played only 10 games, perhaps, in the 1st round. He was able to sell himself. We've seen Van, who is Aliou Badrafati. He played only few games in this particular season, and then he is gone. His position is where we have Lamin Kante currently playing. So we've gone far rely even into Badibu to bring Lamin Drame, who is doing very well today in the midfield. You've seen Mohammed Baji, who many will call
Football
Ataya.
across borders.
Exactly. Ataya is just from Sibanor United, where Sibanor is playing the 3rd division. So we have that mentality of not push and pulling with the top echelons of Real de Banjul in terms of buying players. But we want to go down to the local ground, bring them, nurture them, and try to lift them up. I am very much sure that you will be missing Fakewa Jame, who is also currently doing very well with Kaza Sports at this moment right now.
You're taking me to Sibanor, another part of the Gambia. Are you part of the scouting team?
Well, anyway, yes, Falcons, the entire Falcons have sporting directors, but we are always...
Are you part of the scouting team?
Yes, to be more predominantly, I am trying to ensure that we have test games always, but I don't know, because at the beginning, we played with Fonyi, we were able to have Yusufa, alias Halan, you know, he did very well for us, and from there, you know, Falcons have to say, anyway, Lamin, we have to go to Fonyi.
We have to go to your place?
We have to go to Fonyi. So we went back, we bring Ataya, come on, his first game, he was man of the match.
So you know Ataya Fortune.
Exactly, you remember against Fortune, he played very well. In fact, after Fortune, we are asking, come on, where did you get this lad from? And sometimes people will try and tend to belittle having this use from their side. I can tell you this, there are many clubs who are very reluctant to tell us how much they are able to board their players, how much have they acquired those player services. We went down to Sibanor, and at least we have also put out of about nearly 25,000 plus 10 balls to a 3rd division in Sibanor. And right now we are having Ataya, who is doing very well. Even our fans are in love with Ataya, absolutely. So I think so much so good, the project is working. 2
more questions. The project is working and work in progress for Falcons. What is that unique differentiating factor between Falcons and other teams in the Division League 1?
For me, I think that is a culture that Lamin Sane, alias Jose Mourinho, even if he is not around, too much of respect to him.
He left something.
He left something. He has a slogan, and what Lamin will always say on the ground is, the size of the dog doesn't matter, but the fight in the dog matters. This is a proverb that I love from him.
Can you say that in Jola?
Nane ene kakala kete ene kole wav me futika family ene funya fall for mafuba Sembai.
Malagan.
So that is very much important. So Falcons, even at the Nawetan level here, when other teams are to play against, so they'll say, hey, Falcons for your baby. So they tend to believe that we have more energy than in fact tactical play that we have. So I think that unique difference is the fact that you will beat Falcons, but you can never see that relentless in their energy form. You will play the entire 90 plus, but you'll never see that. So we train very hard. I think that is very much important. Other clubs have to also engage in a year out, year in, to make sure that football continues. There are many teams here in the 4th division. They will only come up when the 4th division is about to start. But Falcons never stop playing. Year in, year out. No season on, no season off. It's a continuous training.
In today's encounter, we haven't seen Lamin Jame, the usual starter.
The goalkeeper. I think this season he is quite enjoying, because remember previously Lamin was the only standout goalkeeper that we have, and sometimes our technical members have also realized that has cost us in that particular fight of a trophy against Real de Banjul, because last season we've seen some tiredness in him. We've also seen some glimpses of injury where we'll tend to bring Dominic Mendy, and Dominic came in at a certain point of the games in Brikama, he led us away. Lamin himself was injured. We forced him to play against Banjul United in last season, and he also failed us. So I think those are points that we learn from. We now have Ibrahim Fadera. Come on, absolutely a very good goalkeeper. We have Lamin Sambu, who is also another, promising very good goalkeeper. So it's like a rotation on this squad.
Work in progress.
Work in progress.
Thank you, FS.
It's a pleasure. Nice to meet you.
And back to Jara. We just need to take a trip to Brikama. That is Katongo, the coach with the 3/4 gene. That is Lamin Sarr. The coming of Lamin Sarr, was that a big relief on Brikama, looking at the position that they were in the Division 1?
Well, absolutely. Anytime things are not going right, the best thing you do is you have to change things. You have to stay at the wheels to see what is going to happen. You know, we know Brikama is a household name, and when it comes to division football, they are up there alongside with the big teams. You and I know that they are not a historic club. They are not a Walidan or Real de Banjul that have won in the 90s. But when they came in, they have established themselves as one of the big guns of the division. And this season it was not a good season for them. We saw last season when things were not going well, they had to go to change management, and Serif Jallo came in the place of Charlie. And this year,
Charlie was there.
You know,
after Charlie, Serif was there to change doubters in the believers.
Exactly.
More of like to resurrect Brikama back to the Brikama that we know. And Serif have a very good season, but in the second phase, things change,
yeah,
fall apart?
I think that is becoming a habit for Brikama, because it's becoming a habit, because when Serif Jallow came, I could remember 17 minutes into the new era, Brikama were 2-0 up, and that was fantastic, and everybody was like, if this is the new era, bring it on. And this season here, they are they are struggling, and they are seriously struggling, and the best thing they knew was they had to go and change the management, and when Katongo came in, we saw the revival. At a point they were at the relegation battle. That's unacceptable from Brikama. It's unacceptable looking at the Calibers team. Yeah, and now they are climbing up, and they are collecting points, and they are in fine form. Right now, right here as we speak, if there is a team that is in form in the division, it's Brikama.
Is that a replica of how Sirif took Brikama at that point in time? The moment he took Brikama, things changed, and people were saying, yes, this is the Brikama that we know. And now, after Sirif, Katongo take up the mantle, and things are changing again. And they were saying, this is the Brikama that we want to see. But then Katongo is married with vast experience in Brikama. He knows Brikama very well.
I think it's too early to say whether Katongo is the right man or not. Because looking at what Serif Jallow has done, and it comes to this year, last year by this time, if you had said Serif Jallow was going to be sacked today, you're going to be booed and laughed at.
Absolutely.
But here we are. It's like this Brikama team likes playing under new management. They like everything new.
And they are hungry for result.
They are hungry for result. They like everything new. So I think it will be too early to say that Katongo is the right manager for the team. Give him this season and come back next season, see how far he's going to go before you're going to predict that he's going to be the right man. But well, fans, that's their opinion. They are entitled to anything. But from a neutral's point of view and from a professional's point of view, it will be very difficult for me to say Katongo is the right person.
Well, Jara, Jane Juve and Fortune have lost the grip.
Allah, fortune for you, and talking about
fortune of all people.
Absolutely.
The petroleum boys.
They started fine form. They were in fine form, chasing Real down the neck and breathing right down, of course, their neck.
That is what we love seeing.
And we want to have a title race, and everybody wants to have a title race, not about a title jogging. But I think any lose from now on with Falcon and Fortune, then you feel it's going to be officially over, even though mathematically it's not over. And for Jane and Fortune, this would be a little bit of setback. It's like there is a dip in form. It's like sometimes these things happen to big clubs. There are times things don't just go right. You and I know exactly what happened. There are days, there are moments, there are weeks that will come in. Oh my God, you begin to wonder that, okay, have I done anything wrong to the football gods? Because you will do everything right and nothing will come your way. Absolutely. And if there is any manager who knows this country, who knows this league, it should be Jane. No doubt about that. We know what Jane is all about. But something is not just going right for them. You look at their game on Friday against Greater Tomorrow. They were on top. They had all the chances. They hit the post from 3 yards out. They could not just score. The goal was just refusing to come for them, and these things happen.
And where's the goal?
Absolutely. I think they have to go. Sometimes you do not always have to blame luck. You have to go to the training ground and make sure that no matter what happens, you try to work something for you. And it is only when you score goals that you're going to climb the table.
From Genjuvo Fortune to Fode Bar of Walidan, they are sinking, Jara.
Well, you look at Walidan is one of those household names. The most decorated team. Forget about whatever. Talk about history. Is on their side. The most decorated team in Gambian football. Somebody will tell you, well, they've won it in the 90s when football was not football. Look, every generation thinks their time is the best.
The cabin is beautiful.
Absolutely. And for the fact that today's football fans will say, no, Walidan is not as big as people think. Look, every generation think that their time is the best time. And for Walidan, not being consistent in the division is not good for the team. It's not good for our football, because they keep on going and coming. Look, we're talking about 16, 17 time champions here, and they won series of FA Cups here and there. And then it's about time that they have to show why they have done that in the past.
But Fode is still married with Walidan, and one might say like other fans will say like it's about time Fode to give an excuse to others. But Fode is having that. He have the formula on how to resurrect Walidan, how to bring back Walidan of all people. But time is against us. Jara, we are going back to the commentary desk here on LSTV1. Thank you very much. Once again, my name is Salio Jallow. And of course, Pafati will join us shortly here on the commentary desk. And that is the second half visual.
Thank you. Yeah.
And Jara, with me is this way or that way. Finally call Abdul Latif from LSTV. This way or that way, Abdul Latif.
Of course.
That's
how it is.
The button is all yours now.
Thank you very much. Welcome back to Serekunda East Mini Stadium. It is Falcons against Biko and it's still 0 apiece. And Falcons on the attack now, quickly been taking. They desperately clear the ball from their line. Biko wins the ball, plays it from the right hand side of the field. They power that ball inside the danger area, straight into the safe hands of Laming Sambu. He overarms, throws the ball. Biko kills again and again. Slowly challenge there. Left say play on. They wins their ball again. They restart the game back to their back four, all the way back to Yukase Sanyang. And this is Yukase Sanyang now. He controls the ball, plays it forward. He finds their captain, Bakari Wara Jame. Quick 1-2 there. Slowly challenge there. They find him. He tests the ball on the ground. Beautifully spread it wide. Good warning as well. Nicely done there by Steve Biko. Away from his marker. Inside the danger area. Plays it there. Big chance. But no easy time for goalkeeper Lamis Sambu. He was too smart. He catch that ball comfortably, and their player is on the ground. Central referee stopped the game for the meantime. And as soon as the player is back to his feet and the physios are of the foul, the central referee will continue this great encounter between Falcons and Steve Biko, and it's still 0 apiece. The player is still down. 1 minute into the first 45 minutes. 2 minutes into the second 45 minutes rather, and it's still 0 apiece. And central referee will return the ball back to the goalkeeper, who is going to be throwing. Biko benefit is going to be fair play. Quickly been taken there by Bakari Wara Jame. Deep inside Falcons territory, they wins their ball, they knocks it forward. Super control there, nicely done by Falcons. Here they go now. That was Edward Ndeki looking for an absence. He restarted the game back to their back four. Their captain knocks it forward. Biko clear the ball from their line, throw into Falcons from the right hand side of the foul. Inside their own half, their right back will take, quickly been taking. Slowly challenged there by Steve Biko, but now still Falcons with the ball, nicely done beautifully by Lamin Drame. Drame still with the ball, knocks it forward. Slowly challenged there by Steve Biko. Left say play on. Biko wins their ball, they knocks it forward inside the center circle. Ball being headed away. Biko gets it back, nicely done. They place it from the right. That was jabbing, nicely done, good running as well. But now Falcons clear the ball from their line. And Biko benefited throwing from the right hand side of the foul. Quickly been taken, they find their playmaker. Falugai lost that connection, she gets it back, he mal controls, and now Falcons, but no, Biko super tone there, nicely done. Inside the shed, the Shakil, away from 3 players. He finds Jabang, good running as well, away from his market, but no, he mal controls as the ball rolls over the touch goal line, and goal kick to the captain of Falcons. Their goalkeeper will take Laming Sambu. He put on their number 77 jersey, great goalkeeper for them. And looking for an absence. Goal kick. And Laming Sambu will take their goalkeeper. Central referee stop the game for the meantime. And
that is from the viewpoint.
Exactly.
We are good to go.
Absolutely.
We are good to go.
Laming Sambu launched the ball forward, calling for the header now. Sibiko chests the ball on the ground, but not Falcons rather. Their player goes down, he wins a free kick for them inside their own half, and their captain will take their number 15, Sehu Jata. Quickly been taken there by Jata. He finds David Jao. Jao knocks it inside the penalty area, ball being headed a wall. Nicely done there by Falcons, and Biko Bakari Wara Jame clear the ball from their line and throw into Falcons from the right. And David Jao will take. Jao, Lefiseno, ball back. Still Jao will take. Near my commentary box. From the right, good throw, nicely done, beautiful combination, super tone as well, place it there, wasted ball, and a goal kick to the captain of Steve Biko. The benefit of goal kick, Yukase Sanyang will take their goalkeeper. And this is Yukase Sanyang now, trying to position the ball for his side, Steve Biko. Yes, he does beautifully. And this is Kasesanya now. He urges men to push forward. He'll line the ball forward, calling for the header now. Biko goes for it, but no. Falcons head, Biko heads it back. Super Tone there, nicely done. He goes down, he wins a free kick for Steve Biko. Inside Falcons territory. From the left-hand side of the field. And who will take? Himself will take. And this is Biko now. 40 yards away from the goal mouth. Steve Biko benefit a free kick. Inside Falcons territory, and who will take? Anyway, Falcons, Biko now. They power that ball inside the penalty area. That was Jabang headed away. Picks up there by Falcons now. Super Tone, nicely done. He dribbled past Jabang, beautifully plays it forward. David knocks it forward again. Beautiful back heels, beautiful combination, and Davis goes down. Jao, he wins a free kick for them. Mr. Jara, how do you see that?
That was painful. You know, the manner in which he took him out was just painful. No wonder the referee is smiling, and he's having the card in his, left. And he had to check on him whether he is fine before he finally, dashes the card out. And the first booking of the second half is on. I think this game, so long as it's 0-0, there will come a time that both teams will push it, especially Falcon. They will want to go and look for a dramatic winner, so long as this is 0-0. But we have a lot of football to play from now against the next 40 or 35 minutes or so.
Exactly. And Salou Jallo, what can you add on top of that story? And it's still 0 apiece.
Well, since the onset, I believe Falcons have more number of set pieces than Steve Biko, and that's a yellow card being dashed out to the number 20 of Steve Biko, whilst the player is still struggling and they need an assistance from the medics. But Latif,
yep,
that would be a double substitution for the team in Falcons, blue, that is Falcons.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Mr. Jara, and of course Salou Jallo, for that brilliant analysis here at Serekunda East Mini Stadium. It is Falcons against Steve Biko, and it's still 0 apiece between the two sides. And Falcons are making their first substitution in the second 45 minutes. And they introduce two players, two fresh legs, and the new entrance number 6 will take from the right-hand side of the field. They benefit a free kick, very promising area for them, almost about 35 yards away from the goal mouth. Falcons benefit a free kick, and their new entrance number 6 will take, and this is their number 6 now. Wow, quite interesting.
That was work at the training
Indeed,
ground.
I know.
It's good. He just came in. That's good. You and I were not there. We never knew what the manager told him.
Exactly.
And his first involvement was to try to send that ball inside the penalty area, and he had to do exactly that. So it wouldn't be a surprise for you. But he was trying something cheeky. Sometimes you try these things, they don't work. But when they work, they become things to remember.
Exactly. And Steve Biko defend very well. Corner kick to the captain of Falcons from the right-hand side of the field. And the first corner kick in the second 45 minutes goes to Falcons FC. But it's still 0 apiece. There was push and pull inside the box. And the central referee.
There is a community development meeting inside the penalty area. But wow. Of course, the referee gave
cross comes in inside the area, headed away by Steve Biko, back 4. Falcons gets it back. They return the ball back to their new entrance, number 6. He powered that ball inside the penalty area, headed away, not a good one. And Yukase Sanyang was too smart. He catch that ball comfortably, but referee blow the whistle for the foul.
I believe anytime the ball is in the air, you look for Yukase Sanyang.
He's tall, lanky, of course. Mr. Jara.
Definitely.
Tall, lanky.
His size is always going to be an advantage for him.
Indeed.
I'm not sure he's always going to be ready for somebody to beat him in the air.
Indeed, of course. Just like Musa Bajaha, who also plays for Steve Biko, Real de Banjul, and of course Seth Mati, and Masose, Sipiad, and of course the Gambian international goalkeeper as well. He launched the ball forward, headed away, they heads it back, super control there, but now, referee play on, he lost that connection. Biko now, he strike, easy time for goalkeeper Lamin Sambo. That was very weak, Mr. Jara.
He tried something audacious. Sometimes when you hit them, they stay hit. But sometimes, when you hit them and the sting is not in it, it's always easy for the goalkeeper. And that has what happened there.
Indeed, exactly. Can he keep sitting? But no. Bakari Warajame, he lost that connections and the throw into Falcons. Near my commentary box, number 6, the new entrance, they return the ball back to him, he gets it back, he restarts the game back to their captain, he malcontrols, gets it back again for the second time, he desperately cleared the ball from their line, ball being chased there, quick 1-2, super tone as well, nicely done by Falcons, but no, Biko wins their ball beautifully, not for so long. Falcons now, great vision in the off front, he strike, but wide. Solid defensive work there by
absolutely.
Biko.
Solid defending there by Biko, and that was Musa, Jaite. You could see what the striker was trying to do. He tried to use advantage and pace. One through ball, he turned and then just fired the shot. But
exactly.
the defender was there. He was the right man in the right place in the right time.
And that was Italian defending. He defended very well, just like the Italians. And a corner kick to Falcons from the right hand side of the field. They benefit their second corner kick, if I'm right, from the same angle from the right hand side of the field, and still the new entrance, number 6 will take. Unfortunately, the name is not here with me. And now,
and he looks like
another drama.
He looks like the technician. He looks like the technician. Since he came in, all his work is to launch the ball inside the penalty area.
Exactly. That was Modlamin Toure. He gets it back again, super control. He launched the ball, deflections. Another corner kick to Falcons again. Their third corner kick in this great encounter. One for the first time and 2 in a row now. Still, Toure will take. And this is Modlamin Toure now. They are number 6. Still he will take, trying to talk to his men inside the penalty area. And now Toure powered that ball, not a good one. Their player malcontrols, return the ball back to him. Good blocking there by Biko. Good running as well. Tricky player for Steve Biko, looking for an absence. Laming B. Bojang, good running as well. Nicely done deep inside Falcons territory. Can he let him go? Looking for an absence. He restarts the game back to Jabeng. He knocks it forward beautifully. Quick 1-2 there inside the danger area. Ball being caught out, partly away, and number 2 wins the ball, knocks it forward. Here they go now. Falcons on the attack. They find him again. He gets it back. Quick 1-2 beautifully. Beautiful combination, but not for so long. And Bakari Warajame allowed the ball to roll over the touch line. He benefited throwing. Quickly been taken there by himself. He restarted the game back to their back 4. They return the ball back to him. Not a good delivery. And throw into Falcons. Laming Toure will take inside Biko on half. And the Biko player flat on his back. That was Lamin Biboja.
No surprise, because you could see it when the resulting corner, deflected on him. He gathered possession and he almost ran the length of the field. Exactly. Probably, you could see, they are stretching his muscles and he is holding his knee, and very soon he will roll his arm on his hamstring. So exactly. That could have been as a result of the speed at which he ran not long ago.
Exactly, indeed, of course. And a throw in to Falcons. Toure quickly been taking. He gets it back. That was high boot. Referee awarded free kick, I guess. It's going to be free kick or throwing instead. But that was high boot, Mr. Salujalo.
The referee have the final say in it.
And he's the most important man.
I know. But that was high boot. Even in China, that was a foul. Anyway, here we go now. They knocks it forward again beautifully. That was Falugai headed away by Falcons. They heads it again for sons of heading. Beautiful header from their back 4. They get it back, place it there nicely done, looking for an absence inside the circle. Biko wins position, not for so long. And now Falcons, beautiful back heels. I love this guy, nicely done. Here they go now. Great vision from the left hand side, desperately cleared away by Musa Jaite. They get it back again. Jaite wins the ball comfortably, place it there. Ball being desperately cleared away by Falugai, headed away again, and the Falcons strike very weak as the ball went over the goal line, and the goal kick to the captain of Steve Biko, Mr. Jara.
Well, watching from distance, Real de Banjul will be very pleased with the score line, Jara.
Absolutely, there will be. You know, what they will want is, they will want somebody to give them that competition. But of course, if it is a jogging instead of a race, everybody will want to buy that. You want to finish it and give your fringe players
a little bit, a little rise.
Yeah, absolutely, and that will give you that opportunity to give your fringe players. Okay, we've won the league. Everything is signed, sealed, and delivered. Just go and enjoy yourself out there. That's a very nice time to be as a footballer.
Well, the brothers in Real Madrid are the champions of the land.
Well, absolutely. Real is always real. And then
here we go now inside the danger area. Could be dangerous. They left the ball out there looking for an options. Great vision, deflections, not a good one. Easy time for Lamin Sambu, Mr. Jora.
Whether he was on a defensive mission or he was trying to score a spectacular own goal, I don't know. But thank God the goalkeeper came to his rescue.
Indeed. Salou Jala, what's your take there?
Absolutely, the goalkeeper came to his rescue.
Indeed, of course. And now, deep inside their own half, they clear the ball from their line again. Biko knocks it forward again. They get it back. Falcons, they clear deflections. And that throw into Falcons. Deflection onto Laming S. Bojeng. And the throw into Falcons. Deep inside their own half. And their Laming Ture will take, quickly been taken there by Ture. He finds their number 8 good running, but now no chance for him. Biko wins their ball comfortably. Super tone there by.
Tell us later what was the message, but I believe it's a change of tactics coming from the bench.
Indeed,
sometimes you got to do these things. You know, at certain times, even at the top level, you know, managers will ask players to do anything just to get the game done and just to get the work done. Possibly and probably that is one of it.
Usman Cham spread it wide from left to right. He finds JT Musa, super control there, knocks it forward, not a good one, ball being cleared away. Good run in there by their number 20, he clears. That was Usman Cham again, headed away again. They chase the ball on the ground brilliantly, nicely done, good play. Lovely football there by Laming S. Bojang. He turned around, he give it a while. And an easy time for Falcons back 4. Albert Gomez. Headed away again by Albert Gomez again. Wasted ball throw into Biko near their substitute bench.
That was almost poor communication from the defender to the goalkeeper, Jara.
Absolutely. And you look at Jame's turn for Steve Biko. He turned beautifully, like you will always say, and he gave it to the opposite, defender, number 23, giving it to the opposite number 23. But somehow they've won a throw level with the edge of the penalty area, it seems.
And a throw into Biko again, deep inside Falcons territory, from the right-hand side of the field. And their captain, Bakari Wara Jame, will take from Jame family.
They are throw-in specialists.
Indeed, of course, where Parin Jame came from. Great player for Biko as well, Keba Bojang, you can name them like Bojang. Abdullah Bojang flick header on the near side.
Side netting.
And it brushes the outside of the net.
Indeed,
at a minute I was thinking like it's a corner, because when he was set to take the throw, you could understand why Salou said he is the throw specialist. Every outfield player camped inside the penalty area. Against any other team on any other day, when it is any other player, you wouldn't see that penalty area being crowded like that.
More of a semi-set piece, Jara.
That is what they are meant for, and sometimes these are things that are done at the training ground, and it looks like if that is where of course their strength is, why not utilize it?
Indeed, of course, and free kick to Falcons inside their own half. Their player is being pushed on the way. He benefited free kick on the wall, and their captain will take. Sehu Jata launch it forward. Inside the area, they send across, wasted ball, side net. Go kick to the captain of Falcons, and it's the Biko rather, and Yukase Sanya will take. This is Yukase Sanya now.
Yeah, even the players that are training for Falcons are more of like spectators now. They're enjoying the game. The substitute players.
Enjoying the game is not enough. You look at them, I'm not sure they are enjoying the game. The Falcon players, who are not playing, look at them like arms folded, and then, the palm, the cheek buried in the palm. That's a sign of frustration, because they know, the minimum requirement in this game is they just have to collect 3 points at all costs if we have to have a title race for next week or so.
Great vision into the area, but we cleared away, not for so long. Goalkeeper missed it. Biko they case again and again. They wins their ball, super control there. Slowly challenged there by goalkeeper Lamin Sambu, and the player goes down. He wins the
goalkeeper is on a defensive mission.
Indeed, of course. Quickly been taken into the danger area. Ball being desperately cleared away by Sehu Jata. They knocked it forward, not a good one. Biko case again and again. Nicely done there by Falcons. Triangular passes. They knocked it forward, headed away by Steve Biko. Back for Jabeng, was there, wins the ball, looking for an option. He placed it there beautifully. Quick 1-2, not a good one. Is it time for Albert Gomez?
Fine idea,
the ball on the ground, clear the ball away, and that throw into Steve Biko from the wide.
Idea. It wasn't, the end product wasn't good enough, but the idea was very fine. And
Indeed.
This is, for the second time in a minute, you could see the idea and the fine passes that the midfield is trying to do, just to pick, the center forward and of course ask further questions. And not long ago, the goalkeeper almost, put himself in trouble, but somehow he escaped.
Indeed, of course. Here we go now. They power that ball inside the penalty area. Super control. They are looking for an option. He lays the ball out there, spread it wide, looking for Bakari Wara Jame. But too much of pace on the pass as the ball went over the touch line, throw into Falcons from the right hand side of the foul.
Well, for Falcons, Adam Ajame is in for the number 17 in Edward Ndeke.
Thank you. Here we go now. Quickly been taking ball, alerts him. Strolly challenger, Biko restart the game back to Yukase Sanyang. Is it time for Yukase Sanyang? He catch that ball comfortably with the right footer. He sent a long and high ball inside the area, headed away. Another good one by Jabeng. Strolly challenge there. Biko lost that connections, and they benefited throwing on the way near their substitute bench. And their coach become restless. Quickly been taking it, turned round, beautifully placed it there. Looking for an option. They restart the game back to their back four. They knock it forward, looking for Bakari Wara Jame this time. Good connections, good running as well. Bojang wants it, but not trying to locate their striker. He lost it. Oh no. Sehu Jata wins the ball brilliantly inside the center circle. He spread it wide, not a good one. Ball being caught out by Musa Jaite. Ball being desperately cleared away by Stibiko back four. Good running there by Albert Gomez. He knocks it over the touch line and a throw into Steve Biko, Mr. Jora.
Yeah, throw into Steve Biko, and the game is beginning to open up, and they're beginning to stretch this, 24, 25 minutes of normal time played into the second half, and that's...
He powered that ball into the area. Goalkeeper save it comfortably.
Lamin
Sambu, great goalkeeping.
Well, Jame on the bench, first choice goalkeeper will be very pleased with that save.
Absolutely.
And an easy time for goalkeeper.
But what a shot it was! What a shot! To me, the goalkeeper did well, but of course, having the audacity just to make the goalkeeper walk,
I know,
was just first class.
Indeed.
When they, like I said, when you hit this, when they still hit, sometimes, everybody will go home and talk about them. But the goalkeepers also, these are the moments they need at least to say, okay, I made a fine save in that game.
And it's a joy to watch that brilliant save from Lamin Sambu. Headed into the danger area, ball being desperately cleared away again. Partly away, ship control there by Pa. Nicely done, Pa Ashen, but now into Falcons.
At some point in time, you might say that the changes of Steve Biko is really working well for them.
At a minute, because they're desperately looking for the win, just to push themselves and just to show Real that we're not just going down like that, we're going to fight. So the substitutions have come in, and it looks like they've clicked and they're working. And anytime they break forward, they look very dangerous.
Throw into Biko from the left hand side, and Usman Cham will take. He put on their number 20 jersey, another great player for them with the beautiful dreadlocks. Quickly been taking. Oh, but now that was not a good control, and free kick high boot. Free kick to Falcons. Their number 2 will give way to their captain, Sekou Jata. That's my brother. My brother's name is Sekou Jata, great defender for Chimo United back in the days. He powered that ball inside the area, flick header, headed away by Musa Jaite. Easy time for Yukase Sanyang. He catch that ball comfortably with the right footer. He sent a long and a high ball, quite measured one, calling for the header, headed away by Albert Gomez. Picks up there by Pa Hassan Barrow. He finds Musa Jaite. Jaite restart the game back to their back four. Quick 1-2 there, nicely done, but not a good one. 1-2 beautifully. Great vision in the up front, but no. Jaite was there trying to defend very well, and that hard tackle, and Falcons player goes down. He wins a free kick for them. Mr. Jara again.
Yeah, wins a free kick, and it looks like for the best part of this game, they've been winning all the second balls and all the set pieces. But that's not enough now. You know, looking at the position in which they are, and if they want to push Real, they just have to make sure that one of these set pieces that they are winning just count.
Indeed, of course. Salih Jallo, what's your take there?
Absolutely, I believe we have hungry Adama in front of the defense line of Steve Biko. Looking at Adama coming in the second half, I believe having a message from the coach is good there, and just put Berede, yes, Berede ball. And yes, absolutely. I was having a signal, that's why I couldn't have. I find it very difficult to connect the dots. But then, looking at the turnout today, it is a top notch, absolutely. And once again, to the legendary Pamodu in Berlin, Germany, and his friend, thank you so much for contributing in the quest of promoting casual football with the tickets. 150 been issued to fans, Jara.
That's massive. That's very, very massive. You cannot have anything better than that right now. And that is what we want to see. That's what we want to see. No wonder, you know, when I arrived, you know, at the entrance, the first thing I saw was like, what a crowd. And it looks like, looking at the game,
Fekir comes into the area, Gojiba point the ball over the goal line, and a corner kick to Falcons. That was another great save from
great save.
He palmed the ball
that was
over
a great
the goal line.
But the crowd, to me, I think they've responded. And
Indeed.
If we have this week in, week out, Salif, you know, this league will be in another level.
Absolutely. Just look at the turnout. Now, all gets open now.
Exactly. Corner kick now. Cross comes in, flick header, one ball being handled in there.
Atama.
Free kick to Biko, they survive.
A big relief.
big relief for Biko. And you feel a big relief for Real, looking at, even though they are not playing, they are closely monitoring this game, because a Falcon goal will just narrow down the gap to 8 points. And 8 points, looking at our league, it's possible. It's always very possible until when it is not possible.
And we have almost about 8 games to go.
And that's 24 points
24
to play
points
for.
clear. And now throw into Biko, quickly been taking. They find the new entrance. Ismaila Mane.
We have more than 24 minutes to play.
Mane spread it wide inside the area. Flick header. Easy time for Labin Sambu. He catch that ball comfortably without any troubles. He bumps the ball comfortably. Looking for an absence. Still with the ball. He lunged the ball forward. Calling for the header now. Headed away. Not a good one. Biko case again. They head the ball comfortably. Usman Cham. They case again and again, and the Jaite heads partly away, picks up there by Lamin Toure. Modu Lamin Toure, nicely done there by their number 25. Beautifully, here they go now. Beautiful combination, great vision, ball being caught out again. Biko wins the ball comfortably, looking for an absence. This is Ismaila Mane, nicely done, strongly challenged there by Sehu Jata. Jata wins the ball. Slowly challenged there by Biko again.
Yeah, I think Jata delayed the counter, because when Falcon lost possession right almost inside their own half, he was set for a 4 against 3. Why exactly. Not he tried something audacious, but he never did that. He tried to dribble his marker, and he's dispossessed, and all he could do was to concede the set piece.
Well, I was enjoying Kazola and Lavin Bojang, you know, like Jude Bellingham and Edison, Real Madrid man. Exactly.
Indeed, and a free kick to the captain of Falcons. Their captain himself will take Sehu Jata. He launched the ball forward, and JT allowed the ball to bubbles over the goal line and go kick to the captain of Biko.
Jara, are we foreseeing a goalless draw in this encounter?
It's too early to say this. You've just mentioned that we have 24 minutes or 22 minutes of normal time remaining. And
I said, you were talking about 24 points to collect. I said we have less than 24 minutes to play.
Yeah, and now the game is getting older and older as the evening crept in. But remember, so long as it's 0-0, 1 goal might just be enough to win this. And you wouldn't bet against seeing a goal coming somewhere.
Oh, he's trying to find his way through Supertone there. They restart the game again, back to Pa Hassan. Quick 1-2 there to the new entrance. Great vision inside the danger area, but no. Wasted ball. Go kick to the captain of Falcons now. Salih Jallo.
Another substitution. This one is the fourth substitution for Falcons. We'll give you the name shortly. Whilst Adnan Musa is checking his time.
Well, it's like they want to throw everything, and this you feel is the last throw of the dice. And now there are 4 people, 4 center forwards in one game. But Falcons, in as much as they're pushing forward, they have to be wary of behind, because any time they break, it could be dangerous.
Sorry. Here we go now. They restart the game. Back to their goalkeeper, Lamin Sambu. Launch the ball forward. Ball being head there brilliantly. Slowly challenge there, but no. Biko clears deflections. Easy time for them. They benefited throwing on the wall, deep inside their own half, near the corner flag.
Mustafa Toure is in for Falcons.
Thank you very much. And throw into Biko, near the corner flag. Deep inside their own half from the left-hand side of the field, and their left back quickly been taking. He finds Laming Bojang. Deflections, the case, new entrance, wins the ball, plays it there beautifully. Here they go now. Pa Hassan Barrow looking for an absence. He's super toned there, nicely done. Looking for Bakari Wara Jame. Yes, he does. Wara case, but no, he lost that connection. Strongly challenged there by Wara, but no. And Falcons now, they place it inside the center circle. They cross the halfway line or the wide center line, place it from the left hand side. Himal controls as the ball went over the touch line.
And you could hear the frustration from the Falcon traveling sets of supporters.
And that man sees
and this game, I think they are, you know, somehow
very close to a breakthrough.
Yeah, somehow, you know, with the pace at which they're playing, it's like end-to-end stuff. It's like you attack and we attack.
Look at that. Yeah. I'm enjoying that moves on
You attack and we attack. And
it's a joy to watch him.
So long as this game is you attack and we attack,
exactly.
It's so open. One chance somewhere, somebody might just nick one in, and that's going to be the biggest goal you feel of the round or of the week, if you like. Because if let's say if Falcon were to go and win it 1-0, it's going to be a very big 1-0. If Steve Biko were to go and win it 1-0,
exactly,
it's going to be a bigger 1-0. So so long as it's open, anything is possible.
Just like last night when Real Division had with Bombarda.
We saw it. You and I were at Basori, and
exactly.
We saw it. Even though Real were so comfortable for the greater part of the game, they were 3-0 up, and they failed to close the game. And we said it over and over. As champions, you know, as league leaders, as a very experienced team guided by a very experienced manager, somebody somewhere should be putting his leg on that ball and say, look, we're not going to play at your pace. You need the game, and we're 3-0 up. And then now you have to come and chase at us, but they did not do that, and you know, Bombarda got the one goal and almost, you know, got the second, and there was even time to get the third, but then they were not just clinical in front of goal. But this game is different because this is 0-0, and Falcon are desperately looking for the winner, and Steve Biko, who, you know, many call as giant killers, will want to put another, you know, nail on the coffin of Falcon as far as, you know, their title ambitions are concerned.
Cross comes in, head there beautifully. He gets it back through Modu Lamin Toure, plays it forward to the new entrance, Bakari Toure. From one Toure to another beautifully. Here they go now. Oh, but now the flag stay down. Deflections. Bakari Wara Jame, can he keep sitting? Yes, he does. Plays it there. Ball being desperately cleared away by Laming Bojang.
Well, Jara, the only missing dot here is a goal.
And they are knocking. Both teams are knocking. And who knows? You know, Steve Biko will knock the door until it opens. Or Falcon will knock at the door until it opens. But one thing's for sure is that both teams are knocking at it. I said this earlier in the first half. So long this game is there to be won, you know, 0-0 is not good for either teams in their quest to climb the table higher. And so long it's 0-0, there'll come a time you feel Falcon will take the risk of going all out, or Steve Biko will take the risk of going all out, because the game is tantalizingly poised at 0-0, and it is there to be won with the look of things.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jora, and of course Saliu Jallo here at Serekunda East Mini Stadium. It is Falcons against Biko, and it's still 0 apiece, and the flag raised up again. The new entrance was caught on offside on the side of Falcons, and Biko benefited free kick, quickly been taken. They find Usman Cham with the ball, trying to locate the new entrance. Yes, he does. Picks up the ball now, plays it there. Quick 1-2, beautiful combination. Biko on the attack. Jata was there. He make a short pass there. Quick 1-2, headed away by Laming Bojang. Super control there inside the center circle by Pa Hassan Barrow. Hassan Barrow to the new entrance. Quick one to there by Barrow inside the area. Solid defensive work there by Sehu Jata.
And that was timely. That's why he's the captain.
Indeed, that was
experience matters in football, Jara.
Nicely done. Strongly challenged there. He goes down. He wins a free kick for Falcons inside their own half, near the dividing line or the wide center line. In other words, they spread it wide. They find Modu Laming to replace it forward again. Nicely done, beautifully. Trying to find his way through. He's finding his way through, but now Laming Bojang was there. He defended very well for Steve Biko, and that they benefited goal kick on the well.
And Falcon are protesting.
Hope that is not corner kick.
It's a corner. The reaction from Lamin will surely tell you that that was a corner.
Yeah, he wanted a corner, and the fourth official said it's goal kick Steve Biko. So we go by what the fourth official have said, because that's what the referee is.
And it's a lucky Steve Biko.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I was just wondering, you look at the teams, you know, the two teams, and you look at the defense line for the two teams, the combined defense line. Sally, I'm just beginning to wonder the amount of hair that will be in there, because you look at this Steve Biko our defense, you have dreadlocks with a lot of hairs. You look at the other one, you know, with a lot of, you know, the afro. So combined defensive.
In the scouting team, are we looking for dreadlocks now?
We have a lot of dreadlocks
in the scouting mission.
Not on one side, but both.
Efesane might be going in for dreadlocks in Sibanor or in Fonyi.
And now throw into Falcons. Their dreadlocks will take Laming Turai, Modu Laming Turai.
Most of the Fonyi players are dreadlocks. They lifted the West Coast zone.
Exactly. You and I saw them, the Swibos, you know, the Alius, and all of them. You know,
the list goes on.
The Jufs. They were all dreadlocks. Probably that was you know, anyway, that was scripted by the football gods that, you know, this team that is full of dreadlocks will come and defy all odds and go and win this.
Thank you very much. Sehu Jata will take free kick to Falcons.
Kazola.
And now Jata power that ball inside the penalty area, headed away by Steve Biko. Back for the case again. They win their ball. Laming Bojang desperately cleared the ball from their line. Good running there by Ismail Mane. He cleared the ball away. Wow, wow, wow. Quite interesting here at Serekunda East Mini Stadium.
Yeah, quite interesting at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium, and time is running out, and by my word, we have 5 minutes of normal time remaining, plus whatever the referee is gonna add. But that's a long time in football, and in a game in which a goal is enough to win it, it's not over until the very last whistle.
I know.
Well, Jara, we're yet to see the best of Adama after coming from the bench.
And I'm sure that's not what the manager told him. The manager expected him to come and of course stamp his authority in the game, you know, use his height, but probably he's not been fed well by the midfield. You know, you could only use your height when the ball is being hoisted inside the penalty area for you to go in, you know, with those challenges and headers. But so long as they are not coming, your height is at a disadvantage.
Bobby just there, beautifully comfortable Superton there as well. Mohamed Baji plays it forward. He finds Modu Laming. Ture finds him again. This is Baji now. Quick 1-2 there, beautifully struggling to strike. Can he let him go? But no. They're trying to strike low one. Ball being cleared away, deflections. They shouted for a penalty. It's not been given by the central referee.
That is desperate defending.
Indeed, from the bigger side.
And anywhere would do.
Yeah, and anyhow it's okay.
He powered that ball into the area on the near side. Yuko said Sanya was all enough for Steve Biko.
I believe this is the second time the fans are on their feet. That was a good strike, Jara.
Yeah, good shot, good timing. You know, got the ball on his feet, raised his head up, saw the goalkeeper, and then he tried something, and he almost caught him unawares. I think we've seen this over and over, even in professional football.
Indeed.
When you get them, they become goals of lifetimes. We've seen these things. You know, players scoring goals from
and
out.
You will be looking for the footage.
Exactly.
And Yuka Sanya launched the ball forward again. They heads Biko. They case again. No. Falcons on the attack. They place it from the left hand side. And Musa Jaite was there, but that was high boot. He benefited free kick on the wall.
Like an under pressure Steve Biko than Falcons.
Hey, look, you need the game more than us if you're going to have a title race. So you have to come and beat us. And that is how they are set up, Steve Biko, at a minute. But this Biko team never throw in the towel. This Biko team never relents. They never back off. You never know what they are up to. And when you think, okay, they are hanging on for a point, one just big chance they might punish you.
Quickly been taking, nicely done there. Barrow, great vision, good running as well. Here is a big chance for Steve Biko. He lays it out, but Jata was there.
Again.
Kasola, he cleared the ball from their line.
And that's a replica of what I was
great
just
vision, good running there by Baji. He controlled the ball, he crossed the halfway line, looking for an option, place it there, quick 1-2 beautifully. That was triangular passes, Bodu Lamin Toure, great vision in the up front. Easy time for you, Kase Sanyang. He catch that ball comfortably without wasting more time. He launched the ball forward looking for jabbing, but not this time round there. Number 2, super
and now
control
there's
there
a profit
by
because it's 3 against 3.
Alassana, lays it out there, ball being desperately cleared away by Albert Gomez.
And the table have turned Jara. The pressure is now mounted on Falcons.
I think that was a waste. I think that was a waste from Steve Biko, because when the goalkeeper launched the ball in there and he brought it down, spectacularly, all he was left to do was to make the numerical advantage count,
Exactly.
but he didn't.
Indeed, here we go now. Quick 1-2, beautiful football there as well. Steve Biko, Laming S. Bojang, looking for an absence, trying to send a cross, but no, looking for Hassan Barrow, being desperately cleared away by Falcons back for the case again and again. Brilliant football, not a good header, not a good striker as well for Falcons.
Is this Adama's worst night? Is this Adama's worst night?
Sorry, this is not what the manager told him. And
Oh my God!
when he was almost through on goal, you could see the anxiety, the reaction from the fans. And if ever you want somebody to in that position, surely it's Jame. But on that occasion, he let himself down and he let the fans down.
Mr. Jura, how can you describe this striker for Falcons now? The number is not being given.
Adama.
Jalo.
Jame, I think he has done some great job, but a player of his caliber, and when he was coming, in fact the 90 minutes are up and we are into 4 minutes of stoppages, and that's a long time. You could hear somebody saying 4 minutes is too small.
I know.
I think if you ask the Falcon technical bench again, who do you want to be on that position again and again and again, and they will tell you Jame. But on that occasion he disappointed himself and disappointed everybody associated with Falcons. But you never know. Games are won in the 90th minute. Games are won in the 95th minute.
Exactly.
Could it happen here?
Here we go now. Thank you very much.
10th time these two sides are meeting since 2019.
Baji, but unfortunately Usman Cham was there. He defended very well, and a corner kick to Falcons from the right hand side of the field. And it looked like
once again,
Baji himself will take.
Thank you to the legendary Pamodu looking at the turnout today. Giving away 150 tickets to support grassroots football in this country is a top-notch thing.
Cross comes in inside the area, head of the wall.
We will continue talking about this over and over and over. And the beauty about it is, Salu, is, the more you talk about it, the more you realize that you've not said anything about as far as the gesture is concerned.
Absolutely.
This is absolutely first class. It's absolutely, investing home. It's absolutely making sure that our youths are involved. It's absolutely making sure that our football is in another level. And just imagine, 150 tickets. That's amazing. In many games, how many of us, how many of the spectators will go out there and 100 or 200 people going to watch games? But somebody coming out to say, okay, I'm going to ticket 150 people, that's just first class. It's almost undescribable.
Absolutely. And once again, the legendary Pamodu, thank you and his friend for contributing immensely.
Thank you very much. Throw into Falcons from the left hand side of the field. Quickly been taking, calling for the header now, but now referee said ball back. Is going to be restart again. Still throw into Falcons from the left hand side of the field near the substitute bench of Steve Biko, and their left back will take. It's a little bit far away from me. I cannot identify the player. Throw comes in, good one, headed away by Jai Chai. Quick 1-2, beautiful football. Ball being caught out by Falcons. Ball alludes Baji. Ball alludes Jame again. And Usman Cham clears, not a good one. He caves again, and he goes down. He wins a free kick. Ball referee said no handball. Handball. and a free kick to Steve Biko now.
Yeah, that was not tidy. That was not tidy from the defense. I think he could have done better. But at the minute, looking at the game, it needed that, inside your penalty area, and we just under 3 minutes of whatsoever is added to play. So the best thing you could do is, all you want to do is to hustle and hurry the ball, and in the process sometimes you might just do something that is clumsy, and that was what happened.
Indeed. Thank you very much, Mr. Jara, for that brilliant analysis. And of course, Ali Jallo here at Serekunda East Mini Stadium. Counter-attack, Baji with the ball. Mohammed, this way or that way, trying to find his way through Superton. Oh, I love this guy. He finds there number 25, Usman Jallo, spread it wide, headed away by Biko back four. That was Musa Jaitai. They power that ball inside the area, not a good one.
As they power it from the stands, that adds more frustrations, to the traveling sets of supporters, because they're desperately looking for the win. And anytime that ball is in the air, the opportunity goes begging.
Exactly.
It's one step closer to the title Real.
Of course, indeed. Say it again. Handa is going to be a goal kick to Steve Biko. They survive.
Well, we are very close to a goalless scoreline here at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium, Lamin Jara.
Yeah, goalless scoreline and a gap of 10 points at the top, if you like. It's like
the only happiest team in this encounter is Real de Banjul.
Absolutely, they're going to be the winners.
The happiest teams.
And you feel not only Real, you feel Steve Biko themselves should win this, just to push fortune to the wire. And then
Thank you very much. And the central referee, look at his clock again and again. I think he said, let's cool it down. Whistle, go to the dressing room.
Well,
full time here, 0-0 between Falcons and Steve Biko.
Quickly, certainly we'll be having the two coaches on LSTV1. Just stay with us here at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. Just a reminder, the game between Falcons and Fortune ended goalless. Yes, a hard-fought encounter. We will have Adnan Musa and Ibrahima of Falcons, Ibrahima Saja of Falcons, shortly on LSTV1. Once again, to all the viewers home and abroad, thank you very much for following LSTV1. Abdul Latif, Lamin Jara, sports writer, myself, Saleh Jalo, Kemo, and Awanyima, the only female within our rank anyway. Usman behind the scenes. Well, quickly we will have Coach Adnan Musa on the line quickly before we wrap up this commentary here on LSTV1. Well, that is Coach Adnan Musa coming, one of the longest serving members. One of the longest serving members of Steve Biko, that is Coach Adnan Musa. A hard-fought encounter between Steve Biko and Falcons. Take us through the preparation of this game.
It was a very good preparation, I think. The boys, they did really well. After Fortune game, we had a study. We had a study of the table. So we look at the table. We knew what we can have, because before the beginning of the league we set a target. We were working towards that target, but again after Fortune game we know that there is something that we lifted. There is something that lifted, so we knew this 2 games that is ahead of us, being Fortune and Falcons. They are teams that are where we want to be, so by beating them we can at least overtake them or at least get closer to them. But nonetheless, we fought really hard.
Was Steve Biko tested to the limit in this encounter?
Yes, I think Fortune they did really well. Falcons, sorry, they did really well. When it comes to obvious goal scoring chance, I think we have it. So it's not easy. At the final third, the boys were not relaxed. They give me a very good test, but I think if we could have played in Birkama or in a better pitch, we could have scored a goal.
That will boils down from Bakau Mini Stadium to Serekunda East Mini Stadium. But Coach Adnan, your strikers weren't sharp in front of goal. What was missing?
Yeah, as I said before, the relax at the final third, because we have almost 2-3 death throw that we supposed to review twice. We're supposed to finish Falcons, but again they didn't relax. At the end of the day, we missed those chances. But again, we'll just try to get ready for Bombarda and see. Right now the ball is not in our hands, because we need to win and expect them to drop points. But if they didn't, that's it.
Mr. Musa, goal scoring is a general problem around the league, but it seems in the first round you had a striker who made goal scoring look so easy in Lamin Silla. He has been missing for the past 2 games. Give us an update.
Well, Lamin Silla is around. He's around here. He's traveled a bit, just around the Gambia, but he's back. Hopefully against Bombarda he will be available for selection.
Coming back to the game, is it a 3-point loss or a 1-point gain?
I think it's a 3-point loss, because if you look at the whole game, I think we were a better side. We fought really hard. So it's just like the scoring. Though Falcons they play risks, giving up 3 strikers. They were so weak at the back. We're supposed to punish them, but again, as I said before, the boys didn't relax. But hopefully the same thing will not repeat against Bombarda.
Thank you, Coach Adnan.
Finally, what will be the objective of Steve Biko currently as far as the league is concerned?
Well, before this beginning of the season, every 5 games we target 10 points. We fail, we win, we fail, we win. So this is the second to last 5 games. So we are right on the target. So we will wait until after week 25 and see what position we can have.
I will not let you go. The touch line, people are enjoying you on the touch line.
I enjoy it. This is what I love. I love coaching. I love, I love the game. I love to see so many people make it to football. I love to coach these young lads, this beautiful game, so that the Gambia can have a whole lot of professional. So I want to have a lot of them, both Serikan, Yankuba Minte, Adam Abojang, a whole lot of them. So I'm killing myself day in, day out, so they see that's happened.
Thank you, Coach Adnan, and all the best in your coaching career.
Yeah.
That is Adnan Musa of Steve. Sergio, according to your opponent in that is Adnan Musa, your defenders were a bit shaky behind. Is that so?
Yeah, today, a bit shaky, especially in the first half. Yeah, we are struggling with the long balls that Biko was trying to play. Yeah, a few occasions, they were a bit shaky. Of course, that's true, but sometimes also it has to do what really happens in the first 45 minutes.
Indeed, you're coming from a victory, defeating the Kake boys, that is the Gambia Armed Forces, coming into this game. What was the target?
Yeah, 3 points.
And it didn't come your way. What actually went wrong?
Yeah, our first half wasn't that good, but the second half was at least better than compared to the first half. Because it's a very strong team, physically they are very good.
Kazola was pivotal behind your captain, but Adama, your substitute, wasn't at his best today.
Yeah, for Kazola, he's our main man at the back. He's guiding Albert, who is a young coming up mid defender as well. Yeah, although I guess has to be playing time. He hasn't played for a long time. The sharpness is not yet in him. Yeah.
Coach, your mood is not very good, and justifiably so, because you're chasing a Real de Banjo. But at some point, I saw you trying to switch information. I'm not very tactically good, but I saw at times you play like a 4-2-4 formation. But sometimes you have 4 attacking players. And so, was that a desperate football to find that winner?
Yeah, we want to win. We started with a 4-3-3 formation, but in the last 15 minutes, we have to switch to 4-4-2. That's why we bring Ado to complement Usman Sise up front. Then we push Mustafa Baji out and bring Mustafa Toure also on the other wing, because we want to win. So we now play with 2 mids, Bakari Toure and Usman Jalo. We want to win this game. We don't want to go with a draw, but unfortunately we could not win.
Are you disappointed?
Yeah, of course, because we want to win. It's our home ground. We have to win. Fans, they come all over here to watch the game.
Looking at your facial appearance just after the completion of the game, we have seen you walk towards some of the players in trying to get some words to them. What was exactly the message? Do you feel disappointed in the most of the players that you introduced in the second half?
No. I was just trying to tell them, in case if you come as a substitute, before coming you have to, while being on the bench, you have to read the game so that if you come you can push. But they have tried, because the reason was for them to game is for them to add value to the team. That was the main reason. But I think they tried. But I was just trying to encourage them next time in case.
Your intention was to win, and now you could not secure a victory at home. What is going to be the next target coming in the next game?
Yeah, we'll go back and work again. We'll go back and work.
Coach, it is now 10 points between the leaders and yourself. Is the league over?
No, it's not yet over because...
It's not yet over?
Yeah.
Thank you, Coach. President speaking to you. That was Mr. Ibrahim Sajo. Yes, quickly, Esha, before we wrap up, quickly, your take on this encounter. It was a hard-fought one.
Yeah, I think it was a very, very hard-fought one. Both teams giving their all. They worked absolutely hard. They wanted the 3 points. You heard what Anand Musa said. Steve Biko, we are in the best team in the league so far, but after winning Fortune, where Fortune have been in the league and how good Fortune were, that gave them an almighty confidence into this game. And he said something very important. If they were in a better ground today, they could have scored. If his boys also had taken the chances, they could have scored. One may say, position-wise, Falcons were better, but Steve Biko were more tactically disciplined than Falcons were, I think.
Does that give you the answer that our grounds are not good?
That is, I think, that is no longer a secret. That is no longer a secret to anyone who follows the league. Knows that very well.
Well, people are dreaming to be married with professional league here in the country, maybe in 2025. Are we on the right track?
I don't think so. I wouldn't say for sure, but I think the professional league, I was in touch with some community from some GFF members. I think how they want to do it is something that they are yet to explain to the general public. But based on what I heard so far, if that is what they are going to do, then we can have a professional league, because they will not need many grounds. They only need 8 teams for a start, as far as I know at the moment, and that they only need 2 grounds. So I think we have 2 grounds that are good for fit for like goal project, for example. Basori is also good, Birkama is also good. So those 3 grounds will be able to host professional football.
2025 is at the corner, Esa. Is it attainable?
I wouldn't say yes for sure, but not entirely so also. So I would say, provided that the right measures are put into place, the right structures are put into place, it's attainable. But the question is, can we have the right structures before 2025?
That is the $1 million question. Jara want to have a say. Yes, Jara.
Yeah,
is it attainable?
All I want to say is 2025, I think that's too far, and anything is possible.
Did you say 2025 is too far?
It's too far, looking at the context at which we are trying to put things together here, and it's just, look...
I'm telling you, 2025 is not far.
What I am saying is...
Kunjur's project was meant for 6 months, it lasted for 6 years plus.
Yeah, what I'm trying to put across is looking at it and from where we are today, because development, you have to understand one thing, is it is inconsistent. You know, you'll go 2 steps forward.
If I mention it right, is it?
Yeah. Today you will go 2 steps forward, and tomorrow you will go 1 step backward. But of course, from at this juncture, from exactly where we are, from just watching Falcon nil, Steve Biko nil, I think of course that project and it coming all along is just too far. We just hope and pray and see what's likely to happen in the nearest possible future.
We have the talents, but we don't have the grounds. Did you agree with that?
Absolutely, like he said, that's an open secret. That's an open secret. But you always have to keep believing, and that's what life is all about. You have to keep on believing. Think about the next chapter. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. You know, always think about the next day, the next page, and then hopefully someday, somewhere, you know, something good is gonna come out of it.
Is the league over?
Well, you heard him talk about it, and looking about football in the Gambia and how teams have been collecting points, it's going to be very, very unprofessional and very, very, you know, not fair to Falcons when you say, you know, the league is over. But Real have been consistent, and all what they do is they try to win games. They win and win and win and win. And if you are chasing that team that is a winning machine, you also have to keep on winning. But with 10 points, we know how things things can be, especially in this division. We've seen a lot of things happen, a lot of twists and turns. 10 points looks big, but within 3 weeks it can just go to 1 point. And especially if Real were to drop a point and Falcon go and win and another game, and then Falcon plays before Real, then in 3 weeks what seems 10 points today will just come down to 1. So it's not over because we still have 28 points to play for.
Thank you so much, Jara, and thank you LSTV, Usman behind the camera, and Anyima, all the ladies in this team, the Gambian Peter Duri Esa, and all the colleagues, Pafati, Usman, Kemo. 50 tickets, and of course helping also LSTV so that even those in Hong Kong will enjoy this game. Thank you, until we come away next time, full time at the Serekunda East Mini Stadium. Falcons nil, Steve Biko nil. Bye bye.